Good evening all, and welcome back to What Up, Paul? You mean the music for the opener thing? I thought it was too loud, it was showing as red. Anyway, usual thing, someone just shout if they've got us 5x5. I do understand that, again, we've got a wonderful YouTube 20-second delay. So I shall wait.
Quite loud.
We sound quite loud. Someone let us know if we're too loud, because I'll just adjust that quickly as well.
Just my phone isn't that loud, but you're peaking by the sound of it.
Is the no sound? Bruce, maybe reset your app or refresh your browser.
He's not going to hear you. He's got no sound.
So Bruce has obviously got a sound issue. Is it too loud for you, or is it okay? Let me know, because I have obviously we've reinstalled OBS. Just a little bit loud. Okay.
It just peaked when you said certain things.
Let's have a look. Input volume's down at 15%. I'll try it down at 7. Bruce, my inability to turn the volume's blooming sound up. No worries, but I've turned that down a bit. You just let me know if it's okay again. I'll keep the window open at the moment just for the sound check. No, don't worry, Bruce. No need to, you're not allowed to apologise. Otherwise you get slapped by Paul. Not yet, Paul. Don't slap him yet. But if he says sorry again, you can slap him. So, sound alright? We're just dipping into the red on the bars here, so... Right. I shall go to the top. Leicester TMD, Gary. And Scott, welcome in bed. Good to see you. Paul Woods, as always, good to see you, my friend. John and Holly, I hope you're both keeping very well. Richard Swiderski. Hey Rich, you need to be checking the Steam trends again for us, mate. You're always good at that job. Last year, I think it was, Richard was constantly sending me emails as to when Steam trains were actually coming onto the island. So, Rich, yeah, if you wouldn't mind keeping an eye, mate. I'll do it myself, but you seem to be better at it than me. Oh, Scott, all the woodwork done for an extension, so I'm shattered and kind of sore. Oh, not good. Have a whiskey, Scott. All good. All the track isn't down. Actually need a couple of pieces tested and a couple more trains. What do you need, Scott? Brian's asking. Right, that's Rich, John Holly, and Paul Woods, member for 36 months. 36 months, how time flies. I shouldn't have drunk that Red Bull. Always appreciated though, mate. You have been one of our longest survivors, shall I say. And Tom Houston, somebody mentioned biscuits. Hi all. Hello Tom, hope you're keeping well there. Rich Tea, the limp biscuit, the ones that drop into the bleeding cup. I actually had one the other day, Grace. I took my coffee upstairs, didn't I? I've got this. It's one of these self-stirring mugs, and it's got a big stirrer right in the middle. Lazy or what? And I dropped my biscuit in it, and I thought, you know what? I pressed the button and I let it whisk into the coffee. How lazy is that? Paul's high on sugar. John Holly, can't have a brew without a Bickies. It's like bacon without the brown sauce. Very well said. Very, very well said. Scott, I'm at the Pico track, a couple of flexi lengths and an SL95 Insel Frog Point, plus a couple of Hornby Short Straight R610s. Scott, I shall have a look in our little store. I'm not sure, but we might have something kicking around for you. We are going for the live stream. And I'm Garden Rail Foss. Good evening, everyone. Remember, come on, great. Louder.
Fish are friends, not food.
That wasn't very loud, was it, guys?
And you sound too loud, make up your mind.
Turn it up. I'll have a look in a minute. Bear with while I go through the list. I want me to have a look and see what I might have. Yeah, Scott, have a word with Bruce. Scott, have a word with Brian. You can always drop an email through their website, I imagine. John, I'm sure I have some R10s. How many do you need? Bruce, I trust everyone's well. Evening, guys, says Cole. Good evening, Cole. Hope you're keeping well, mates. Bruce says no sound, but he had to sort it himself. It's the little volume button. 6x6, 5x5.
Matt still stays with me.
Even Robin Grace and all fine here. Percentage by percentage. You have to be different, don't you, Rich? Sounds good. Was great. Was loud, not great now. Just a little loud. Bruce, sorry, my inability to turn the blooming sound up. Sound okay? Oh, jumped. Major jumps. Sound fine. And double O gauge journey Mark. Welcome in, mate. No name badge needed.
Take his name badge off until next week.
Yeah, take your name badge off, Mark, this week. You can put it back on next week. And Alan Pollock, welcome in, mate. Paul slaps me instead. What have I done to deserve a slap? Come on. We've not been live for, 2 weeks. And the first thing that happens is I get a slap on Paul.
Yeah.
I probably deserve it, to be fair. Rich, nothing going your way. Okay, cheers, Rich. Thanks for letting me know, mate. Timber Surf, hello, mate. How are you feeling? Sadly, I hope Timber won't mind me saying this. Timber won't be able to make Model Rail Crew this year. He's got a few health conditions going on, which obviously take over and far more important. And I'm sure you'll join me in wishing Timber all the best from everybody. And Prince Lone, welcome in, bud. Good to see you. Rob, strawberry and coffee is delicious. Strawberry and coffee. I shall have to try that. I do try weird things. And Gary saying hello. Self-stirring cup, lazy or what? Heck yes. But it's insulated as well, so it lasts a bit longer. And Ian Mellon's in the house. Hi Ian. Hi everyone. Robin Grace. Aaronville. Good evening now. Having dinner, sausage, homegrown potatoes, purple cabbage and other vegetables, and gravy of course. Try some mint in your gravy. A bit early for the food chat. But Ian, try some... Not Ian. Sorry. Aaron. Try some mint in your gravy. Fresh diced mint. Really nice. Paul says hit the like button. Please do. Rail music lover. Plus there was also a model railway show on there. Right, that was Pet Shop Boys. What have I done to deserve this? So yeah, how is everybody keeping? But first of all, I am going to say something. I know we've already mentioned it in the video. I'm sure, again, you'll all join me. Hi from H&H, and Mark and Lisa have both, Lisa, both lost their mums this week. So I'm sure you're joining me in giving them loads of love and hugs. Obviously we were there last August with my dad, so we've got a bit of an idea how they're feeling. They might be lurking in the background here, I don't know. I'm not expecting them to join in and everything like that, but I'm sure you will join us in sending huge hugs to them both, and we do send our love to them. And Timber, hi Gary, and they say hello. Animal, mint and gravy. Okay, animal. We'll try that. Seriously, you'll love it. Decent amount of, don't overload it, but a decent amount of fresh mint, mate, and really dice it fine. Yeah. Condolences. It's half my message not going through. Did I miss the message of you, RML? I am sorry. With us, you're quite happy to repeat the message if it doesn't get read out. You're not going to get shouted at or anything like that, so send it again, bud. Paul. Robert's got a self-stirring cup. Grace stirs it for him. To be fair, in the afternoon, technically you're right, because Grace makes the coffee from midday, so she presses the button. So yeah, she does stir it. Big condolences to you all. Condolences to both Hi, Lisa and Mark. Bruce, yeah, it's all the best recovery. So yeah, have you missed us or have you been glad of the peace? Obviously it's been a crazy week for us. Major phone calls with my insurance company and the other person's. I've had a horrendous quote for the car, a heck of a lot more than I was expecting, but that's been passed on to their insurance company, so that's by the by. But like I said, it's more important that the family got out, and obviously they're going to be out of that house for quite a while. So sorry Mark and Lisa. Ian Milling sending prayers. Bryce, sorry to hear that. Hi. And Herman's Road Pete, welcome in mates. Not got the like button. Why haven't you got the like button? Let me guess, Paul stole it. And also, yes, Trevor Veal. That was the other one. It would have been, please correct me if I'm wrong, Grace, Trevor Veal's 72nd birthday today?
78.
78. It would have been Trevor Veal's it would have been Trevor Veal's birthday today.
Let's guess what A4 he would have got.
And obviously, I'm sure you, like us, we do miss Trev coming in and the usual questions of what's arrived in the post this week, Trev? And it's his wife's birthday tomorrow, isn't it? Sisters. I'll get it right, brain dead. So it's his sister's birthday tomorrow. Not a good week.
They
Joe,
did have a lovely chat about him earlier though.
Yeah, Grace is in contact with Trev's sister. They're getting on quite well. It's never easy losing a parent or any loved one. I, John, lost Dad 14 years ago this July and I still find it hard to time. My thoughts and prayers to Mark, Lisa and I. Exactly, and I'm still hurting over Dad. Fortunately and unfortunately, when I drive out of this village, we go past the cemetery every time. And I always say hello. And then when me and Grace go in and we sit down by Dad's grave and we always have a little chat with him. It's like, I think we brushed across it. The fire that happened last week, the senior officer that came to the scene was the gentleman that was sent by North Wales Fire and Rescue to Dad's funeral service. The station officer from one of the stations was a watch manager. Was the watch manager who did the guard of honour that day. So it was kind of a teary day as well as the fire itself. But Aaron, hi Brian, how's it going? How's the secret DCC layout going? When is your next live chat? Brian's next live chat will be on the first Saturday of the month, I think it is. RML, there was a model show at Ruddington at the Great Central Railway North End. Tornado. Oh, no way. Flying's got the tornado as well. Wow. Bruce, when a loved one is lost, I think that we learn to live with that loss rather than never getting over it. I think that's probably the best way of doing it. I've come downstairs and I've sat in the kitchen with a cuppa and watching random rubbish on Facebook or TikTok and come across something. And I'll end up crying. And I'm not ashamed to admit it. John, happy heavenly birthday to Trevor. Right, Aaron, live chat is the first Saturday of June. And Lintree Linden, welcome back in, bud. Good to see you. How you doing, mate? How you feeling this week? I understand you're only going to be in for a short time or a long time, whatever. How are you doing in this week? Have you got any updates for us, mate? If not, no worries. Cole, I lost my dad 42 years ago and I still feel it from time to time. Exactly. And I think especially with your example, Cole, you could just be doing anything 10, 15 years down the line. I walk down Bangor High Street and I get teary because every Thursday was mine and my dad's day and we went to this specific cafe for a coffee and a bacon bap every single time. And it upsets me a bit walking past the cafe. And there's nothing wrong with it.
And then we found out my stone was lost in there.
There's never ever a time to get over it. You don't have to get over it. You just learn to live with it. Just running through again. Everybody saying hello. 6th of June is the next waffle from Brian. And Grant Salisbury. Good evening, Rob and Grace. Good evening all. Hope you're all well. Yeah, not too shabby. Thank you very much. Like we said in the chat earlier, we have a minor hitch with one of the points on the DC line, so that's not running. DCC is running okay. We've got that running up behind us because Grace did want to get Trevor's A4 running, but obviously with that being DC, that point being a pain in the bum, sadly it's not happening. Lyndon, another visit to A&E. Oh no mate, what's happened? Not good, buddy. Big hugs up, well, big hugs up for everybody, I think. Just checking my copy, guys. Can you have a look at the chat, see if they've brought up any suggestions, please? UTI and another catheter change, not good. UTI, not good, and I am UTI, in case anybody didn't know, is a urinary tract infection. They can be pretty nasty. I'm not sure how bad yours was, Lyndon, but I know I've seen them where...
Yes.
No, it's okay. Patients are seriously confused. They don't know what time of day it is. That's how bad it can get. So hopefully yours wasn't that bad, Lyndon, but not good, mate. Not good at all. John, keep talking about your loved ones that passed away. When you stop talking, that's when they're forgotten. They're always here. Always here. And there, of course. Aaron, Brian, in my calendar, you're always live stream first Saturday of every month. Yep, that's correct. Aaron's hugs to everyone. Timber, car respray can cost between 3 and 12k depending on how far they strip it down. Mine's towards 7,600. That's what I've been quoted. That's a respray. Obviously, with it being a convertible, there's loads of rubber seals. They've been damaged, and rear light clusters. Paul, there you go. Brian, DCC works better than DC. Timber, just think how much a loco costs. They can use a quick spray as the paint needs to be more embossed, and hand painting is even more expensive. Yeah, like I say, I think I mentioned before, it's a 28-page report I had, and it was incredible. There's 207 hours in just prepping the car. That was me, Rob, and the pain was bad. Oh yeah, massive. In that case, mate, massive hugs to you, because it's not nice. I've seen it, and it's bloody horrible, mate. And nobody that doesn't understand it has a clue what you go through. And stand over, Mark. Hello, Grace and everyone. Welcome in, Mark. I hope you and your other half are keeping well. Timber, Google says £75,000 per loco. That is some loco. Aaron, well, Rob, cars cost, insurance job. Yes, yeah. Like I said, it was the one car that went up and just wiped out. That caught the house. I initially thought that it was just a piece of metal that had, during the explosion, that had blown and hit my car, scratched it and put a dent in it, because another piece actually broke someone else's window. As I say, the car went up, house went up, pieces hit my car. It wasn't until the next day that I realised, when I went to wash the car, because I thought it was just dusty with the ash, that I washed the car and the marks were still there, so the ash has actually burnt the paintwork all over the car. And Cole's be right back. Grant, Rob Grace, sorry if I missed the answer to these questions. Well, what DCC system do you use? Are you planning to use train automation? Right, the DCC system is the NCE power cab. We had this off. Can you see that? Yeah. I can't pull it any further. Sorry, guys. We had that off John JMC. As for automation, what I'm doing with putting droppers on each piece of track is just future-proofing it. Both sides are getting the same droppers, so white and red with the NMRA thing. So maybe at some point in future, we can do block detection, and obviously we've got a computer sitting right here, so if we can get it all tied into that, we can be talking to you guys and controlling the trains on the screen. But that's later down the line. But fantastic question, thank you much. Thank you for asking that, Grant. Al, Rob, I'm just glad I don't drive these days. Cars are a nightmare, mate, they really are. Oh, have I missed Delk coming in? Have I missed Delk? Have I missed Delk Junction coming in, guys? If so, Pete, Sue, I am really sorry. Major love to you both. Glad to see you in. Aaron, explosion by your house shocked you. Animal, is it food time in the chat yet? It's anything in the chat. Yeah, it was the car when the obviously the tyres explode, but also the tank exploded as well. Rich, Rob, what caused the car to catch fire? Do you know? No idea. We were chatting to somebody else, and they said they knew of a car fire that was created because rats had chewed through the wires and caused a short. This one was a little 600cc petrol car, MG micro car, I think it was called. Cute little car, absolutely gorgeous. Would have been perfect for Grace, you know, as a learner driver. Especially you can drive it on a motorbike licence. But with it all being plastic and petrol, it just went up sadly. Aaron wasn't electric car. No, it wasn't electric, mate. Lyndon, around here ambulance can take anything from 1 to 5 hours, Mike. Was down Dover, had a bit of chest pain, the ambulance 25 minutes and was checked over and out of hospital as well. That is not bad going. That is not bad going at all, mate. Because up here, I think even Timber will bear witness, being in his location, and it's no fault of the ambulance service at all, it's just the system that's broken. You can wait up to 8 hours. If it's not life-threatening, you can wait up to 8 hours. And Simon's in the house! Stainwell Model Railways, good to see you, bird. Mark, Sarah's foot has not been good today, so I'm not worried. Paul, slap Mark, please, you're both worth worrying about. We all worry about each other, so shut up. You've been told. Hugs to Sarah, and bigger hugs to you, you bleeding idiot. And Digger Evans, welcome in, mate. Good to see you. So, what have we got? What have we got? There's obviously... Sorry guys about that. I forgot to put the blooming microphone in that scene. No sound. You're not missing sound of my voice, are you? Be honest. Should we go back to that then? Now it has... Does it have... Yes, it does have a microphone. John Holly, Mark, you're part of the family and we're all looking out for one another. Exactly. Paul, slaps Mark. Sarah, please slap Mark. Yeah, Sarah, if you can listen to us, tell Mark off. Yeah, Mark, exactly. No mic attached to track cams. I know, I'm an idiot, sorry. Simon slaps Rob for no slap. That's 2 slaps I've had tonight, guys. Leicester Gary, no sound. Timber, ambulance turn up in 20 minutes. Problem is there are no room in A&E, so I end up waiting outside in the ambulance. 6 hours ain't bad, mate. 6 hours ain't bad. The problem is with that A&E, it's a very, very small car park, isn't it? It's a class 33 DCC train that is running, Rich. unfortunately I've got it running the wrong way, because it would have been better going towards the camera, wouldn't it? And Harris, welcome in the house. Good to see you, bud. What I am gonna do, where are we? What I'm gonna do, welcome in, Harris. Good to see you, mate. Mark, she's too busy eating some toast to slap me and tell me off. Well, we'll tell her afterwards. I hope you made her the toast, Mark. It's a slapping good life, says Simon. John, if Farmer A buys apples and Farmer B buys bananas, what does Farmer C buy? Drugs. Timber, that car park is full of ambulance. Yeah, it's sad, isn't it? Oh, Rob, as long as it's not from Grace's, you're okay. Looks good. Pills. Yeah, I said drugs, so. Last time at A&E, I got seen really quickly, thankfully, but I was having a heart attack, so that may have been speeded the doctors up. Yeah, quite possibly that might have speeded them up. So what I got at the moment, I'm going to transition over to this one. I just want to pinch a few websites out. Obviously, firstly and most importantly, is Model Rail Crew. Just over 2 weeks, guys. Just over 2 weeks. Really looking forward to it. Looking forward to catching up with you lot. Should be a fantastic day. Obviously, the later times of 11 till 5. Great weekend. Some new traders, some new displays. And yeah, it's going to be a fantastic weekend. Now, the second web is Barnabas Junction. Now, I really need your help with this, guys. I really need your help with it, because Jason did a very short live the other day on about his trains, and some of them that haven't run since 2024. So if you go into his live thing, the layout is still here, or is it? What I want you guys to do, and please now or at the end of this stream, jump onto this live and just comment underneath it. Say you've been sent over by RGJ. That's really important. But just beg him to start his live streams back up. So come over from RGJ, start your live streams, Jace. Please do that, please, because we want Jason back doing his live streams after Mark's on the Thursday, don't we? The other one, obviously, Martin over at WWS, like we mentioned, he started doing his live streams, but sadly there's only been 14-15 people joining them. So if any of you do have the time on a Thursday morning at 10 AM, please jump in, please support him. It's brilliant. So I'll just dump it back to my ugly mug and read more comments. Mark, no, she made it herself, Rob. I'm too busy washing my dinner down with some cider. Oh, nice one. Timber, while you're waiting in the ambulance, you can keep in the chat here on your mobile. Get well soon. No, he's not in the ambulance now, Aaron. He was just making an example. Grant, Rob, how many people in the chat have YouTube channels? How many have live streams, and how do I find out? Or is it a case of going through each and search the names? Right. Anybody who has a live stream, anyone, or someone that knows live streams through the week, drop links. It doesn't matter if it's someone that we don't know. Obviously don't go overboard, but if you know a live stream, drop it in the chat and the link. Rich, looking forward to Model Rail Crew. Digger, just waiting for some surgery now. Timberson, not good. Oh, Mike Overdrive, sorry, that's me leaning a bit too forward. And good to see you, Little Britain. Timber, ambulance and metal box, no cell service. Aaron saw Jason's live. Right, my niece is learning to be a paramedic, currently on placement in Rill. She's lucky, Bride, because Welsh Ambulance Service are not hiring. They have literally said if any student paramedics want a job, they need to look abroad, which is sad. Me, mate, are you waiting as well? And Cole's back. He had to get up on the 29th, hence can't attend crew. Why did he say, or is it? Why did he say, or is it what, mate? RML, there's a small model show at the Model Club in Saffron Walden. 10 a.m. isn't a good time for a live stream when most people are working. Unfortunately, I do get that, but his problem is he would have to do it from home then, wouldn't he? Next weekend, where are you? I would join Mark from WS in his lives, but I work on Thursday, so it's a bit difficult. Understandable, Mark, understandable. But if you can, mention it on your page and send other people over. I don't know. RML, Jennifer Kirk has a live on Monday. Yep. Good luck, Timber Surf, mate. I've not got a date yet. Hornby Man, 4474. I hate rubber tyres. You've confused me there, buddy. Sarah! Hi all, I'm here. I didn't tell him off while eating my toast. We'll tell him off now, Sarah. He keeps knocking himself, and we don't like it. Paul slaps him for knocking himself. My attitude has always been, you never knock yourself because there's too many out there waiting to knock you anyway. So don't do it to yourself. Sarah, you're an absolute sweetheart. Mark's fantastic. Tell him he's not allowed to knock himself. Digger, been waiting this one for 6 years. I might be heading back up. Gain my... Okay, I can try and knock it down a little bit. Let's have a look. Tell me if that's any better, guys. Scott, Mark Donegal Dad was trying to keep a spreadsheet of all the live streams in which he shares out in live stream on Thursdays occasionally. We do need to sort that again. We did actually do one, but we lost it. John Holly, I hope everything goes well for the Op Digger. Mark, yeah, I'll try, Rob, when I get the chance. Not a problem, mate. Hornby, did you see the Class 37 Police by Hornby? I did. I saw that a few weeks back. Absolutely beautiful loco. Iron Horse has a live on Wednesdays. Anthony Dodge has a live on Fridays. Hot Dog Andy obviously does his on the Sundays. Donegal Dad on the Thursdays. We want Jason back doing his live after Mark's on the Thursday. And Sarah, hi everyone, will do, Rob. No worries, sweetheart, thank you very much. John, absolutely, Rob. Far too many people out there ready to knock you. Exactly, there is. That's why I get annoyed, Mark, because you constantly do it. You are such a gent. You're a good laugh. We had a cracking laugh in the car. Please, please stop knocking yourself, buddy. Honestly, please stop doing it. And speak of the devil, he's sure to be here. It's Randy Andy. Monday, Jenny Kirk, of course. Oh, Enwins does one. Correct me if I'm wrong, Timber. Enwins does a live stream every other Tuesday, I think it is. Wednesday, Dawn Quest. Thursday, Donegal. Digger. I've had the echogram on my heart and then the angiogram. Waited long enough now to need the pipes fixed and bleeding into my ticker. Fingers crossed, mate. Oh, Hornby, plastic wheels on a rolling stock. Rubbish. I like the metal wheels. I do like the metal wheels. They make a nicer sound. Trains in the Attic, Wednesday. Yep, cool. Managed to catch the end of that one last week. Anthony Dodge, Friday. Thanks, Johnny Hollybridge. Yeah, much love to you as well, Digger. Much love. RGJ, who the hell are RGJ? Some idiots, no doubt. Mark, everyone will be all over Sarah when we get Model Rail crew whilst I have to have a long stand. That was a close one to knocking yourself. I would have asked Sarah to slap you there, but you got away with that. Bry, first Saturday every month. Bry, Andy brushes are on the way. So yes, we do apologise that we weren't here last week, obviously. There was no episode last week, but obviously with everything that went on, our heads are up somewhere warm and dark, as you can well imagine. And car insurance companies, I'm not even going to start ranting, apart from the fact that I got my car insurance renewal this morning. Now bear in mind, this is before, technically, this claim goes on, but it's not going to be claimed against my insurance. It's going on theirs. I had my renewal quote this morning. I was paying 330. Now they want me to pay 905. As you can imagine, I've not renewed it. Jason should bring back Tuesday night lives. Yep, that's a good idea. Rich, Rob Edmonds is starting to do a monthly live, second Tuesday of every month. Oh, okay. Sarah, of course everybody loves you, sweetheart. As long as you tell Mark off for knocking himself. Sarah, seriously, now, do you agree with me that he should stop knocking himself? I can't imagine how it must be for you to hear him knocking himself when there are so many people out there waiting to do it to us. Timber, John JMC and Barnabas are missing in action. Indeed they are. Hornby don't make Thomas and friends any. I didn't know that. Sarah, looking forward to meeting everybody. Midsummer Railway. Hi Rob and Grace and all the chat. Can't individually say hi. My side, if extra chemo drug are bad. All the best for the Timber stuff. Oh, no way. Huge love and hugs to you, Midsummer. Please forgive me, but I forget your actual name, buddy. It's my memory, of course. But yeah, massive hugs to you as well, mate. That's rough. Mark, what am I supposed to do while Sarah is getting all the attention, Rob? Get some with her. Or I'll get Paul Woods to slap you. Greg. Okay, there we go, Greg. Mark, if Sarah's getting all the attention, perhaps you should be there at her side, arm in arm, so you can get some too. Or come to me and have a laugh. Stand at the bar. I know what was saying, Greg. Alan, my insurance was 250 for my live 5-inch gauge loco. 995. Holy moly. So they've raised that by 75% basically. Jesus H. Yes, and mine. Yeah, they've raised mine by 66%. But I've done a quick calculation, and that's the other thing that's bugged me today, is I've obviously gone on the comparison sites at the moment. And without adding this, now bear in mind obviously my car is not a claim for me. It's not a claim on my insurance. Without adding that, my car insurance would be £332. If I add that claim, which I'm going to have to, obviously, to renew, if I add that claim, it jumps to £552. So it jumps £220 for a claim that isn't my fault. It's a joke. Sarah's in the house. Mark's at the house.
Hey Sarah.
Right, I would love to see another manufacturer make the Class 43 HST and track rubber. Yeah, that's why I'm not running it for now. And Cozzy! Cozzy's in the house! I think you should come and say hello to everybody. If you don't mind.
Good evening, everybody.
You have to speak a little bit louder.
Then you say I talk too loud.
What's the rules?
That's what I'm doing, it's fine. No, she might think that I love her or something. Oh dear.
No, I told Mark because he won't be getting the attention. I told him to be arm in arm with her.
They're on about insurance for cars, and police say the scanner pings that often they cannot get everyone. I'm assuming we're meaning stolen cars. Mick, I'm guessing Mick's just come in. I'm okay, thanks Richard. Slaps Mark. Where have I missed? Why is Mark being slapped? That time Purple One. Good evening, Brian. Obviously, yes, because he's just come in. And Scott, good evening to you too. So I'm not sure what Rob was talking about. That is the only thing. Yes, as you see, we do have a train running. Who has seen tonight's episode as well? Ivo, good evening to you, darling. And hi Digger, how are you doing, darling?
There's a few people going through a rough patch at the moment.
Yeah. Car insurance. Oh.
Yeah, I've just been explaining.
Yeah.
Lyndon was back in.
I was...
But his UTI was pretty serious.
Oh yeah.
Confusion and pain.
Hi Grace. Just come back out from a day with Mum in Canterbury. Oh, lovely. Like I say, I hear you're coming to Crewe as well, which will be lovely. Paul loves slapping people. Yeah, I know, he is slappy happy, isn't he?
Paul's a slapper.
That
we know Paul's a slapper, but he just likes to prove it.
Why are you keeping an eye on Richard now?
Who?
What's Richard done?
Who?
Be right back. I've seen it, Grace. Oh, okay, Gary. Yes, Grace just watched it before the live stream. Hope you had a nice time with us, Sarah. I saw it, Grace Smithing. It's looking good. So yeah, obviously tonight I'm hoping to get the Metcalf kit, the other stable. Unfortunately, I do only have the one, so at some point we'll have to wait for
YouTube pennies.
Yeah, because I think with this you can choose to not have a corner on it, so I could do with that one there not having the corner on it, but it will have to wait for now. It's obviously not a priority. And Anthony, good evening, RG Train and all here. Finally found some free time on a Saturday to join in. Well, it's lovely to see you too, darling. Obviously most of your Friday ones we were missing because of always working. So it's lovely to see you in. How is your better half and how is your daughter doing? I don't know if you saw that comment last night. Pete, good evening to you. And Marilyn, hi darling. I'm assuming you're coming to Crewe as well. Yes, it'd be great to meet you. Yes, it'll be lovely to meet you too, Sarah. I've heard so much about you. And you have to put up with Mark. Come on.
Careful, Mark's knocking himself tonight. He's been told that.
Oh, okay. So that's why Mark's being slapped.
Yes.
Okay,
he
fair
was
enough.
knocking himself.
Sorry, I'd slap you back. So yeah, that's allowed. For Grace, I have an up on the 29th. Digger is waiting on one, and Greg is on chemo. Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a few people going through the bloody mill.
A pretty poo time at the moment.
Yeah. And there's all of us looking forward to 2026.
I know what's happened.
Yeah.
I know about yours, Timber, but I didn't know about Digger and Greg, obviously. How far into chemo is Greg? Or if Greg's still in, I don't know.
Midsummer. Midsummer Railway.
Yeah, I'm just saying I don't know if he's still in or not. Richard, yes, what have I done now? Exactly, I didn't think you'd done anything. Oh yeah. There's Craig. Thanks, Digger. After 1 in a million cancer up, I now have a result, a mutated bone marrow, which required nasty chemo drug, which I have to live with, including nasty... Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, darling. Yeah, chemo itself is rough, let alone some of the, like, really attacking ones. We've obviously dealt with a lot of patients, not personally, but a lot of patients that are going through it. So obviously do listen to what they say, but can't understand completely because I've not gone through it myself. Sorry, I couldn't resist, said Alan. What have we missed there, Alan? Oh, Sarah, you just retracted. Sorry to hear that, Greg. I wish you all the best, mate. God bless. Charming not. Thanks, Grace. Well, hey, sisters before misters. I'm always going to support the girls first. Sorry.
Bros before.
Haha, you can't fully say it, so it don't count. Yeah, Grace coming to Crewe with some cakes. Oh, well, make sure Jason gets some because he got some special cakes made for the first one and he didn't even get a single one. So as long as Jason gets some, then I'll have some.
And yes, whoever is coming to Crewe, one constant thing you need to do is make sure Jason's eating and drinking.
Anthony, daughter has recovered well, went back to work at the start of May, now therapy and eventually the follow-up surgery down the line. Oh, glad to hear it, buddy. Obviously, we haven't caught up, so I wasn't sure how she was doing. Also, Flymo, how's your daughter doing as well? My illness is costing me a fortune. Bought 10 new sound logos. Put a few shorts up. Oh, Lyndon will check it out. Or if one of our mods wants to, put a link to one of his shorts. Brian sent the money as specified in your message. Is that services rendered or services to be rendered?
No, it's payment for his OnlyFans subscription.
Fair enough. Yeah, Richard, what have I done now, Paul? Timber, I will miss meeting Sarah and Marilyn. You will be missed, Timber, darling. Obviously, it's a shame, but your health is what's important at the moment. I know it doesn't help, but you know we'd only lecture you and tell you, no, sort your health first. People talking to other people's. Oh dear, you've probably seen that the Czech-based drone was found. Not a problem, Greg, darling, honestly. We're always here if people need to chat. A wide variety, says Marilyn. Special cake, weed cake? Don't ask me, bro. Yeah, it's a shame that you can't make it now, Timber, but your health comes first. Hopefully we'll see you again at some point. Exactly. I'm waiting for a Hossie appointment, says Paul. Yeah, everyone's got it at the moment. I've obviously had a lot of investigations. I'm now on a daily maintenance dose of antibiotics to prevent kidney infections and that myself. Obviously found out last year I've got sliding hernia and IBS, so it's definitely a lot of hospital appointments even within our family, and that it's definitely not been a nice year. Hi Grace, you mentioned Crewe. What's happening in Crewe? So Grant, it is coming up to Model Rail Crewe again at the end of a month, which Rob has already sorted. So yes, on the end of the month it is the later time of 11 o'clock opening, but the 31st of May we're open 11 till 5. There will be a quiet hour, even though I haven't put it up, for the last hour. And at the moment, guys, we do have a competition going out on the Instagram and Facebook that if you comment, like, share, things like that, you could be in a chance to win 2 tickets and early entry into the exhibition. So you'll get to look at the trade stalls first. Trade stalls, trade stands. So that competition is finishing tomorrow at midnight. So if you want to be in a chance, hop on after or during now, and be in a chance. I hope all goes well, Paul. Roasty spare parts. I'm guessing either that was possibly to Rob. Managed to sort that out while having only my phone last week. London is now by the Rosas, says Valleys. Thank you for that, Chris. What's your favourite cake? I don't know, it depends what mood I'm in. A cake I like, but I haven't had for ages, is red velvet cake. But then I also like my carrot cake, my chocolate cake. But I haven't had red velvet in ages, actually. And then you've got your typical Victoria sponge, but it has to be like proper strawberries.
And this this is the charity that's being supported this year, St Luke's Cheshire Hospice, which I imagine is close to a lot of people's hearts. Thank you for that link, Mark.
And also Hornby Man 4474, can you show us the layout, please? Are you new, and if so, would you like to share your actual name rather than your handle? If you don't want to, it's not a problem, but a welcome in, unless you've been a lurker for ages, in which case hello to our lurkers, because I always forget.
I can just unplug this for a minute and play with that carefully.
Play with that?
Oh no, hold a second. Let me do this. Just bear with me a second. If I just...
Why not use the one over there and just...
No, because regardless, I've still got to put it back on you
so
while I sort this
Rob's
out.
going to try and sort a camera that we can kind of show you around, to show where we're at. Grace, I'm trying to raise funds to pay the gas bill. That's Alan. Oh gee, is that bad at the moment, darling? It seems a lot of people... Cost of living doesn't help, but... a lot of people without work and things and that, it just, a lot of people really struggling mentally as well. I think a bad winter and everything else being rubbish from cost of living is just not helping people get back to like we do in summer. And this time last year we were brilliant, sunny, warm. We're not, so that isn't helping. talking about healthy diet, I'm just off for some strawberry cheesecake and double cream. Makes me feel good. Be right back. Oh,
That sounds nice.
or banana loaf. That's another sweet one I like, isn't it?
Baklava.
Yes, but let's be honest, I would be very fussy on that.
Oh yeah, there's only one baklava. There is only one.
So I'm kind of biased. It really has to be done right.
Right, so if I knock it over to that one, I'll just walk around with this camera for a minute.
Less than 15 days to go. So yes, Hornby, we're going to get it shown.
Right.
Excuse the mess, obviously it's work in progress.
So that's Grace's Mountain. We've got the...
Can I just quickly catch up with comments and then you do it, because there's not
Go on,
many.
quick.
Or first exhibition for Grimend and Marilyn and Craig from New Durham Junction. Yeah, we're looking forward to joining us. Double O Goes Journey, number 3 Hellion box to arrive this week. It's loving their 99 quid locos. Andy's put his order in, Maple and Pekin. Are you coming, Andy? Midsummer, I have a hospital visit on the 22nd for an iron infusion. Oh, they're not nice, I believe. Brian can't wait to meet Marilyn.
It's going to take too long. So we've got Grace's Mountains up there. She's putting the stables on top of that. 4 rails going through, but only 3 will be appearing the other side. This area here is where the town's going to be. Obviously, Penpiddin's there taking over at the moment. We've got the railway station over there. At that mess is...
Why does that look blurry?
Oh, 2 secs, guys. Go into properties. No. Click on that. Go into properties.
That's face
Down.
one.
Properties. Do as you're told, please. Configure video. Second page. Autofocus. Oh, it is on autofocus.
That's what I'm saying. This is on my face cam.
You should have taken it off the face camera, Wally.
Well, for some reason it's selecting
Layout.
up.
Layout up.
Oh,
Properties. Jesus, Grace. Properties.
yeah, it's still saying video capture device. It's not
Grace,
showing the
click on
cam.
properties. Configure video. Second page. Autofocus. Thank you very much. Right. As I was saying, Grace's train station's there with Simon buried underneath the corner this side, I believe it is. Down there, underneath that skip. That's going to be the TMD. Coming over to the Bridget Doom Mark II, which I'll show you temporarily is... Oh, it's Grace's. Grace. Deactivate it. Activate it. There we go, it froze. Temporarily it's just wired up like that. I'm going to get a more permanent solution. On top of here, we're hoping to put a castle. Obviously we've got the old girl here, she needs repairing. Brian's got a screw for me to sort her out. Over to Grace's Hills. And then back round. And that's it. Quick tour. Nothing set in stone, obviously. Nope. Cable's pulling. Is that still working?
Yeah, it's just
Right. Go back into properties and take it off autofocus.
oh, okay.
Ow. That was my head. And it's crashed again. Oh. Oh, I knew I knocked it. I knew I knocked it with my head. Bear with us, guys. Technical issues. Go back onto the pace. Just for a minute, just while I sort that.
I don't know about comments before because obviously I haven't got access to move it. Hornby Man, I'm new, sorry about that. No, it's not a problem, it's just something I always ask if you want to share your name, just so we can call you by your name. Gary's back. Weather is terrible in NL today, has been that last week. Czechia was 20 degrees on average. Well, no, it's not really warmed up. We had a couple of days, but looking back at like last year and that, we were really warm. I was in dresses and everything last year, and today it's just been wet and miserable. But Hornby Man, nothing to be sorry about. DNR rail, high
Does Hornby Man not know that they're not allowed to use that word?
No, because it's new.
Yes, Hornby Man, we don't allow the word sorry because there's no need to be sorry. We're not like others. Can I jump back in there? If you don't mind, you set your thing up. All the guys will know we're not like other streams. We don't always talk about trains. We talk literally about anything. We're quite happy to support other channels, share live links and everything like that, of which I will do something in a minute. But please don't say sorry. Where were you? Where were you?
It's pretty chilly here, Ivo, and Andy's not coming to crew this year.
No worries. Mark, talking about Model Rail crew, I'll have some of the new standard Model Rail business cards with me if anyone would like one. Of course, Mark, we do. John Holly, don't forget to hit the thumbs up, support Rob and Grace by sharing the live if you can. Thank you very much.
They are in
Marilyn, chocolate orange cake, chocolate fudge cake, ginger salted caramel and that. Oh my god, I'll take the chocolate orange cake please, darling. Andy, can't do them all, Brian, plus the train fare last year was £130. Jesus.
Chocolate fudge with fresh strawberries?
It's a shame, Andy. I hope to catch up some other time soon. It was cracking to catch up with Andy last year. It was such a surprise he was there.
And when he threw in during my photos,
yeah,
he came between you and me, and you were a bit like, oh.
Alan, Grace, sorry it's becoming a bit of a joke with me at the moment. Everyone around me seems to be struggling to pay the gas bill. My last bill was £18 and the one before was £29. Most people are over 100. It's ridiculous. It is, it's ridiculous. I know a lot of places are finally a lot of council properties are now getting these solar panels in, which does make a massive difference. As Lyndon said, Grace, click on properties. Bright, I understand, Andy. Send me your address and I'll send you the brushes when they arrive. Paul, I hope that screw you're getting from Brian will not from his neck. No, I'm not taking the one from his neck because his head's going to fall off. It's gone Pete Tongue. It did. Property, says Mark. Mark, maybe I could visit you at some point, Andy, if that's okay. H&H. Hello, everybody. Greetings from hi. Just jumping in for a bit. Hi. We did chat about you earlier, my friend. We're all sending our love to you. Everybody in the chat, literally, is sending their love to you. But get my teeth white. Sending all our love to you, mate. Massive hugs from all of us. Marilyn, Robbie, espresso oranges and oh my, Marilyn, you're going to have to bring the entire box for me. Just me, okay? We'll sort it out, okay? Hold on, I sent you one of the many videos from my YouTube channel. Let's have a look. Go to channel. Hornby Man. Let's have a look. There we go. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Copy link. So, as we always do, sharing links, jump over to Hornby Bands if you want and hit subscribe. Yeah, nothing but love for you, mate. Oh. Okay. I have just Hornby Man, I know you posted a year ago, but that's one heck of a loco.
Oh, I'm not in the view, am I?
Mark.
That's a sudden Rob. No.
Where was I? I can't remember what I was doing. Mark, the words both sorry and pacers are not allowed. Nope. I should add the word sorry to our censor thing. I should add it, and then you won't be able to say it. Mark, okay, and I hope we can meet out somewhere then. Pacer is allowed. Not according to... Well, Andy, if I'm right, Andy was kind of giving in. I'm not sure. Rich, hi, sorry for your loss. Andy, Mark, I'd like to get down to the Bluebell sometime. Mark, but Andy absolutely loves... Guys, 2 weeks ago we had this, and I'll say the same thing then, and I'm going to say it now. I'm not getting involved. I'm not getting involved. No. And I'm not going to say that word any more than I've already said it. Because the next time Andy sees me, he'll hit me. And Mark, if you're going to say it, he's going to hit you too. Ivo! Good to see you, mate. I did compare what I paid for the train with EasyJet prices. Almost the same for the journey, and you still need the airport transfer for EasyJet, which is not part of the normal tariff zone. I know, it's ridiculous, isn't it, Ivo? I'm not saying that word. No. No, no, no.
You're not.
I'm not saying
I know
it.
which word you're thinking of.
I'm not saying it. I'd rather say the word sorry myself. Andy, right in the knee. Paul, Rob, you said it last week. No, I didn't. We weren't live last week, mate. Richard, who does not like that? Mark, that's okay, Rob. Evening, hi and condolences, mate, says Scott. Ivo, well, we go for a Javinia or Wadlopa, and then that's almost the same. Airfare's getting ridiculous, and obviously, without getting into politics and everything like that, there's certain things happening in the world that putting the prices of fuel up. Paul, Randy, Andy, Richard, Binnerton, hit me with your rhythm stick. Hit me, hit me. Marilyn, no, not saying it. Not saying it. This is almost as bad as Aaronville trying to catch me out. Not happening. Not happening. But we will get on in a minute when Grace decides to pull her finger out of her derriere and do some work. Andy's going nuts. How come sorry is the hardest word, but loads in the chat use it a lot? It's like Elton John sang, wasn't it? Sorry seems to be the hardest word. Aaronville, no. Animal, I'll say that word. Paul hits Brian. Is your hand getting sore yet? Oh, you want this taken off, don't you? Bear with me a second, guys. Alexa, turn the desk light to 2%. Or not. Alexa, turn the desk light to 2%, please. Thank you. Oh yes, and those of you that did watch or re-watched it later on, WWS's live stream, the first one. What was where are we? Where are they? Where are they? I can't find them. I can't find them. No. Martin was cutting towards himself. Simon, Mark, yeah, that'd be good, Andy. You'll have to let me know when you're free so we can arrange it. Aaron, hello, Sir Anthony Knight of the NTO. Marilyn, right, I'm going, guys. Love to you all. See you at Crew. Don't forget my orange chocolate. Love you loads, Marilyn. Just saying. Scott, you've all been warned, guys. Andy is going to buy you all tickets and you'll be travelling to Crewe in one of those P machines. Well said, Scott. Paul, Rob, Brian said hit him. Mark, I heard that Andy about a lot. Not saying it. Still not even that abbreviated version. Not saying it. Ivo, good thing you did that knife maintenance, otherwise we'd need an ambulance. Chris, anyway, I'm waiting for my latest train order from Rails. 2 sets of Valley Lines livery class 142s. Oh, very nice, Chris.
Have I run out of blades?
I don't know. I can't find my pliers. And I don't like doing this without pliers. It's scary doing this without pliers. Mark, 11 Northern class 142. Stick where are we? Chris, stick a link up if you want. Show us what you bought. I'm gonna have to use this, I think. Can you see my pliers anyway? Because this is rather interesting without them. Yeah, I know I'm ambulance, but I don't want to have to practice my skills on myself. Ah, there we go. Done. Where's the new one?
Well, I can do that.
Watch your fingers. Yeah, tell me about it. I hate doing that without pliers. It's not nice. Putting them on's not so bad, because I can just push it there. It's taking the blooming thing off. And we all need to teach Grace as well, guys. Let me just make sure. We all need to teach Grace how you hand a knife. So if I'm going to hand you a knife, you don't do it like that, do you? No. You do it like that, don't you? Yeah. How does Grace do it? She does it like that. Knives, scissors, anything sharp. She does it like that. Gary, so we have Jason loves DB Schenker, Brian loves DCC, Andy loves what's going to be next. I don't know. Andy, I saw what you did there, Chris. Timber, stab the desk, pull the top while pushing down. Yeah. Aaron, I'm not even saying it like that. Nice try. I'm not saying that. Rich, get the plasters out. No plasters needed. Paul, not saying it. Ivo, are those types of knives better than the ones with a 4-claw screw system? These are just scalpels. Or hobby knives, I know some people call them. But it is... Pass it here, just for a sec. It literally is a scalpel. I'll tell you what I'm going to do now. Is I'm going to do that. I'm going to switch it over to Grace.
Leaking white stuff again.
She's leaking white stuff again, apparently. I think we might have... I'm not sure yet. Oh, I didn't put that camera back properly. Sorry guys, we didn't get a very good view of the trains there. That's better. What are we running tomorrow, Andy? Andy says SP and Penzy. Oh, let's have a look at what Chris has had. Oh, they're nice. They are nice then. Very pretty, very nice one, Chris. Thank you for sharing. Adam, you've got to be more careful taking those blades. Oh, yes, indeed. Rich, thanks, Rob. You just jabbed me in the eye twice. Sorry, mate. H&H, hi. As mentioned in other streams, videos will be limited this month and no live stream. Mate, totally understandable. We went dark for, what, 3 weeks, was it? I think it was about 3 weeks. Hi, I promise you, everybody will still be waiting the other side of your horrible journey at the moment. All of us, you want to drop someone a message, just drop us a message. You want to rant, you want to swear, it don't matter, mate. Drop us a message. What's he to say, my Rich? And Flyro, hello Rob and Grace. Hey, right, Adam, how you keeping, mate? What's Grace making? She is doing another stable. As if she hasn't got enough with 30 blooming horses.
So I've already done the first bit with the strengthener. I think they may be stuffed up in the design because you had a bit of extra card to go in there. Although it says 35mm, I think they mean 3.5. So that bit's already done. This is just the stable block.
Rob, where did you get the scalpels? I think we acquired them, didn't we? If I remember.
Yes, we got them from somebody that used them, but they're the Swan. These are the Swan Motions for 3s. You get them on Amazon. Some hobby shops have them. Rutland Models has them, and then the blades you can just get as well. Although I need to get a lot of Mum.
Mark, if anyone needs help going to sleep, here's a link to my video with my latest purchase. Paul, please slap Mark again. And Wayne Model Builder, I don't like you, Wayne. You made me have a very, very hard choice the other day. Wayne is a model building guru. Obviously, he's majorly invested in the layout because he built 2 helicopters after I broke the first one. And he put a poll up on his channel the other day, and it just happened to be 2 of my favourite cars, and I couldn't decide which one. But good luck with those, Wayne. Absolutely gorgeous cars. Right, Captain, please don't. You are more interesting than you think. Exactly, well said. Andrew, hey guys, shortbread in the house, currently using a laptop. Hello Andrew, and love to you and your man. John, stop putting yourself down, Mark. Richard, 30 horses equals 30 stables. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
I've had to downsize. The place to get.
30 horses equals 10 horses and 20 loads of glue. Aaron, yay, gracious Princess Metcalf. That's what you used to call you, wasn't it?
Madam Metcalf.
Madam Metcalf.
But still, it's...
Promoted from Madam to Princess. She's my princess, apparently. Paul, Grace has got stabling for 12 horses that she needs. More stabling for the rest of the horses.
I ain't got no room.
Paul, yes, Mark, ask Sarah to slap you, please. H&H, flying, it's very difficult, but trying to do other things. Funeral will be on Monday. Our thoughts will be with you, I promise you that, Hi. And I mean that with all my heart. Our thoughts will be with you, buddy. Grant, Grace, what glue and thin dispenser are you using?
I'm using the rocket car glue. Now with this kit, you don't have... I'm just cutting this for a second.
Okay.
You don't have to use the glazing glue. There is no glazing, but I do recommend the glazing glue for the window panes of other kits, because if you mistake it, it dries really clear. So it kind of hides your mistake.
You've got to do it. You haven't done it for ages. Kevin's in the house. Headphone warning. Kevin! You were warned, guys.
And then these attachments, I just got off Amazon, a load of them, but you can get an official kit that works, but the amount I leave them, they dry out, so it's easy just to replace them.
Wasn't it Timber that recommended those to you?
Yes.
Yeah, Timber recommended the nozzles. So if Timber wants to put a link to the nozzles, help yourself, bud. Hi, Rob Grace, it's Kevin, just back. 2 fantastic days at SVR Gala. Unfortunately, a little bit of hassle, nothing too bad. Sadly, my last train badly delayed as a peak class 46. 120 tonne versus cows. That's a lot of fresh beef. Timber, a better option is this scalpel is retractable, also wider handle and easier on the finger pressure. Let's have a look at it. Okay. That is truly a hobby knife.
You've got one of them.
Oh, I've got one of them, apparently.
In the shed in the house.
Oh, apparently I've got one of those, Timber. Mark, model train fair local to me tomorrow. Hope to pick up a little bargain or 2 or 3 or 4 maybe. Oh, Sarah's slap Mark. Thank you very much, Sarah, sweetheart. Andy, it's better for somebody to be self-effacing than a big head. True. Model train outsider, is that a promotion or a demotion or a lateral move? So Madam to Princess, I think, is a promotion.
I'm royalty now.
Andrew, my mum said love to guys. Thank you very much to Andrew's mum. Hope it goes as well as can be expected. Hi, on Monday we'll be thinking of you and we'll light a candle. I will drop a certain person a message. Hi, you know we have a couple of vicars in our chat. What I'm going to do in a second is I will drop one of them a message and I will ask them to light the candle on behalf of your mum and on behalf of Lisa's mum. And I know they will genuinely do that. Like, they know I'm not religious, but the thought about someone's there. They did it for us when we lost Dad. Andy, be right back. Andrew, Rob, you do know shortbread coming to crew, of course. I hope so, mate. I love a bit of shortbread, you know that. Rich, that went well into it went into the red. It went past the red into the moon, mate. Ivo, the only thing I use the knife for these days is tidying up the edges. Main sprue cutter is a 0 and 410, and we do have cutters. I need to sort of. I have got a point issue both sides. I've got the train stuttering behind me, guys. Moneybrook Junction, Mark and Lisa. Firstly, we'd like to thank everyone for the love and support we've had from the community. Major loves to you both. Hopefully you've heard what I just said. You know about our two Vickers. I will text one of them in a minute and ask them to light a candle for Lisa's mum and for Hi's mum. Paul sharing the Tiny Set Shop link. Grace, give some warning. I jumped 6 feet up in the air there.
We did.
We did. We said headphone warning. Very shortly.
That's why I left a gap before I screamed.
Gary, don't forget, guys, Model Rail Crew and then Demu Showcase 2026. Glue tips. Thank you very much, Timber. Not train us. That's a line from the Moody Crocodile Locomotive Dundee. That's not a hobby knife. This is a hobby knife. I've got that stuck in my head now. That's not a knife. That's a knife. Brilliant film. Sarah, hi Adam, always keep me busy. Just come in soaked. It's pouring with rain. Yeah, it's been raining up here too. John, Rob, at the end of live, can we have 1 minute size for Lisa's mum and Hi? Absolutely, for their mums, and obviously it would have been Trevor's birthday today. So yeah, so I'll leave it. Paul, can we do a 2 minute warning tonight, guy, buddy, if you don't mind? And we'll just leave it on the trains and that, and everybody just have a drink for Hi's mum, for Lisa's mum, and have a drink for Trev as well. Not trying to be morbid or anything like that, but we've got to send the love to these people, and I genuinely mean that. Brilliant suggestion, John. No need to say thank you, Mark and Lisa. It's not a problem at all. So I am just gonna try. Is it David or Peter?
Well, both. But I think it's David. No, let's figure that. This is the fiddly bits I hate.
Oh, my phone's been a git. Sorry if I'm missing comments here, guys. I am genuinely going to send this text now. That's why I've got it. Hi, and Lisa, would you mind if I had the names of your mums, please? Just so I can send that directly to Dave so he can name them when he likes them, please, if you don't mind. Montreal, I give a condolences to Lisa, Moneybrook Junction. Bernie, yep, Bernie indeed. Rob, do you not have a ruler with a finger guard for Grace when cutting out those kits? No, we don't, buddy. We don't. Thanks, Rich. Just a little something to show that we are thinking of all of them at this difficult time. Yeah, I'll just wait for a second, because if they allow it, I would like their names, just so I can send their names to Dave when he likes a candle. Lyndon, do you not use rocket glue? Do you use rocket glue with laser cut kits?
Funny enough, this actually has a bit laser kit with it, especially main 9 station as well. That's a very big laser kit, and I always use it with it.
Hi. Right, I'll send her name. I'm not going to disrespect you by trying to pronounce that properly. I will just type that. Like I say, Mark and Lisa, if I could have your mum's name, if you don't mind. You know, religion or not,
candle lighting is...
Candle lighting. We did it for Dad in Bangor Cathedral, and I ended up in tears.
We ended up in there for an hour. Well, over an hour, I think it was. Wasn't it
Pearl.
after I'd had my procedure?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Getting rid of any glue that I've put there. Although I think I need a new purple cutting mat at some point. This is a bit knackered.
Bear with me, guys. I'm just finishing this text off.
Right. We have some strengtheners.
Right, that's sent, guys. I'll let you know when he gets back to me. Lyndon, I've got a large laser kit engine shed from Keyworld, if I remember. Right, video. Oh, that sounds interesting. Have you got a link to that at all, please, Lyndon? Because we are looking for a new engine shed. Model train outside. Joyce says my break is over and back to work. Do what gardening I can with her. Cheers all. No worries, you look after yourself. Thank you so much for popping in. Yes, and that's another idea. That's definitely pausing over there. I've definitely got... Can we all drop just one candle or one prayer hands or something for these two lovely people that we've lost this week? If you don't mind, please, guys. Grace, your mat needs cleaning. Paul, you are 100% right.
No, I need a new one.
Well, she needs a new one. Well, why can't you flip it over?
Because it's pink.
Oh, okay.
Nope.
You're not supposed to do that.
Well, if you do it decent enough, you just get the layer off, but occasionally I do catch it. So it gets a different layer. The biggest thing when you put these supports, and remember, leave the front.
There you go. You've been told, guys. Leave the front.
Oh, you'll get stuck out later on if not.
I might be able to get that a bit closer to you without actually knackering the camera and freezing it and stuff. The camera actually wants to tip that way. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. That's much appreciated. Timber, I have the answer to cleaning mats. Go on. What's the answer? Oh, that's amazing. Thank you so much, guys. That's lovely. Oh, we've got a frozen camera. We have a frozen camera. No, we don't. No, everybody was there for us last year. And, well, you already know we're a big believer in paying it forward. And we are a community and we are a family. And we do need to look out for each other. Which is why I get a little bit annoyed at you, Mark, because you've shown love and care towards us, which makes you one hell of a human being. And I don't like you knocking yourself because of that. You're a lovely bloke, mate. Let's have a look what Timber's sent. Single edge scraper holder, heavy duty glass and surface cleaner scraper. That's not a bad shout. I could actually print one of those and just get the blades for it. I actually saw something similar to that. That's going to be no use to you, is it?
Doubt it.
I can always print another one out.
No, it's not sharp enough.
No.
You need the blade, but then there's the worry that you go down to the lower layer like this does.
Yeah. Thank you for all those candles, guys. That's really appreciated. So I'll let you know if and when Dave answers tonight, but obviously he'll possibly be in bed because obviously he'll have a service to do tomorrow. How's the view for you guys anyway? Is that okay, or do you need any of the cameras adjusting? I'll tell you what I could do actually. Where are we? Unlock. If I move that camera to over there, how does that look? No, that's no good. It's fine, okay, thank you. No, I just tried moving it and it was just blocking the view. Rob, you can use my mum's first. I've actually sent her whole name to Dave, the vicar. So he will. I guarantee you, he will like candles. He will. H and H, thank you all. No problem at all. Here for each other. Lyndon. Right, guys, I'm off. Mike, go back. Remember, wasn't protesting, but photographing police vehicle. Catch you all soon. Take care. Love to you, Lyndon. As always, wish you well on the road to recovery, buddy. You take care of yourself. They're fine. Okay, thank you. Finally getting a new member of staff at work to help with my workload, so fingers crossed I can start doing videos again in the summer. Oh, nice one, John. And a candle for Trevor too. Thank you very much. Mark, I can't find a candle on my tablet. Not a problem, mate. Not a problem at all. Not an issue. You're thinking about them. That's all that matters. Rich, that's good, John. Look forward to seeing them. But you dropped. Huh? Oh. Can you reach it or not? Hell with this, guys. Minor technical issue. Grace has dropped. Have you got it all? Is that everything? Okay. Grace dropped the Metcalf down the side between the workspace and the fridge. Rob, tunnel camera's frozen. Oh yes, so it is. Bear with. Grace and train. Mounting. Deactivate. Activate. Doesn't want to reactivate. Not good. Bear with. Let's try that again. Leave it deactivated for a minute. What? Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's working now. Thank you for letting me know. John, you're welcome, Lisa. Look after yourself. Evening Hermitage says Mark. Rob Tunnel Cutting Frozen. John, it'd be nice finally getting back into the railway room. It's been too long. And George, good evening, afternoon, evening. Hello, George. How are you keeping, buddy? How's the weather where you are? Yeah, guys, don't forget to share the links, please, to other channels, obviously. Even our wonderful lurkers can jump on those links and hit subscribe. Press property. No, Rich, that's not pressing properties. That's pressing deactivate. And then unplugging the camera, replugging it back in, and then hitting activate. Close but no cigar. John, thanks Adam. Thank you all who subscribed me, bearing due to the lack of recent content. It don't matter, John. It don't matter. We're not going anywhere. Bit like that train. I do have an issue on either side. An issue that will go away the instant I get those droppers fully connected. Alan, good night for this week. No worries, Alan. You look after yourself. Thank you so much for popping in, buddy. So yeah, I will say it again, obviously, Grace is currently building a Metcalf stable, which is kind of out of the camera view. I'll just lift that up a bit. Grace would make a good hand model, wouldn't she? George, fine and sunny, just got home from a community cleanup. Oh, nice one, mate. Those things do so good for the community, don't they? How much, I've got to ask, how much rubbish did you collect? If that's the one type of thing you're talking about. Although, still an interesting approach, printed paper on card. Bosch tends to use real wood veneer for wooden parts on their laser cut kits. Sweet. I bet that looks nice. Yeah, I wonder why there's ghosts in the machine tonight. But then again, I haven't touched this for the week, have I?
No.
Will I get any time in next week's episode?
Yeah, I'll let you have
Are
it.
you sure? You might have noticed this week's episode, if you've watched it, Grace did plan to give me time in the episode, but she took it all up herself. But it doesn't matter because she did a gorgeous job on it. Andy, content is as and when you choose. Exactly. Flymo, I can just hear the shopping channel music now, Rob. Oh, the bridge camera this time. I think what this is possibility of old cameras and old cables. There we go, just in time. Thank you very much, Scott. George, about a roll of dump. Oh, Jesus. That's a fair old amount then, because I know your dumpsters are pretty big. 35 kilometres. Jesus. Rich, you can have time, Rob, you only if you behave. Rich, me behave, please. Don't insult me. Did you send the link, by the way?
For what?
Oh, yeah, you did. And Ian Mellon's shooting off. No worries, Ian. Thank you for dropping in, my friend. You look after yourself.
That was the combination between
I know, I
and body.
stuffed up there. I did stuff up. But yeah, I'm going to try and get some airtime in the episode next week because I really need to sort these droppers out. Not only because there appears to be a couple of ghosts in the machine tonight. Obviously, the DC line not running. I do know where the issue is. It's at one of the points. But once I get these droppers sorted, it's not going to be an issue because every piece of track will have power going to it. No airtime then. Oh, Rich, no! Don't be cruel. George, mostly beer cans and liquor bottles. Oh, that's not nice, is it? I know they've done a few community cleanups on the island here, and the amount of rubbish. There's just no respect at all. And Anglesey is such a scenic island, and I'm not just going to blame the tourists. I mean, the island can double in population in the summer, but it's tourists and locals that are responsible. Thank you for sharing links, Plano. Mark, may I resist making a comment about boring on my channel content at the same time? No, Mark, resist it, because Sarah will slap you, and the next time she'll slap you harder.
And Sarah, I will slap him at Crew.
Yeah, if you don't mind, Sarah, Grace is going to slap him at Crew. Even if he's done nothing wrong, she'll slap him anyway. Andrew, technical gremlins, tell me about it, mate. Ivo, now the weather in the Far East of Germany has 3 weeks to turn nice, then it's time for another round of narrow gauge steam oh, sweet. Andy, George, last time I went, London was full of drunks, tramps and beggars. I didn't realise we were there at the same time as you, Andy. Did we get drunk? We didn't, did we? No. Did we look like tramps?
Probably.
Probably. Oh, maybe that's what it's all on. Chris, you just went to Westminster then, Andy. Downing Street, yeah? No, no politics. I do apologise. I shouldn't have said that. Please, nobody enhance on that now, because, like I said, no politics. I'm definite Hagrid moment. I should not have said that. So yeah, Grace is building these stables because she's run out of space for all 35 horses. 30 of which are getting turned into glue. Richard, drunk never, just merry. Oh, don't. The last time, when I get drunk, I get the giggles, don't I? I laugh. Quicker talking to a brick wall. Yeah, I know that feeling, Andrew. Is that nearly finished?
Well, this is what I'm saying, guys, that when we get the third kit, I'm now actually debating, instead of having the corner, whether I just build this for the M1, which would bring it that way, but it gives you a scope to either do this and finish or add the corner piece on, and I do need to check which corner side I need to add it.
Mark, well, I wasn't expecting anything else, Grace. A hug would have been nice, though. You can have a hug as well, Mark. She'll give you a hug and she'll give you a slap. Which way round we'll leave up to you. So you have to say, which do you want first, the hug or the slap? Andy, from King's Cross, walk to Euston, we have a problem. You walk to Euston from King's Cross? Jesus. George, I'm out in the country over half of our highways along the ocean. Oh, nice. Exactly, Richard. Ivo, Prague seems to be the new #1 stag and hen party destination. Too many drunk people from Friday evening until Sunday midday. And I bet a lot of them are from the UK, aren't they, Ivo? Andy, tossed from cars, no doubt. Yeah, probably, mate, probably. Chris, I went to my firm's yearly face-to-face meet-up and there was a free bar and karaoke. It was mayhem. Come on, Chris, please tell us that you got singing. I just realised I got Johnson licorice. I got some soft licorice, guys. Andrew, Rob, I got love hearts for you and Grace. I love hearts. Andy, it's half... Oh, is it? So much I know about Bleeding London, I thought it was longer than that. Adam, I can quite imagine the scenes there, Ivo, in Prague. I know Spain gets beat up a bit with British tourists, don't they? There's just no need for it. It's like the saying about going out in the countryside. It's take only photos, leave nothing but footprints. Adam's on the ball tonight with the links. And I will quickly go over it again. I think the links are still up there. Where are we? Where are we? Bear with me a second, guys. Close that. Close that. Close that. Close that. Close that. Grant, Rob, is Grace giving out hugs at crew?
Alright.
Grace is a very genuinely a very huggy person. Tactile, I think the word is. So yes, she will probably give people hugs. Hi, well I'll be logging off again. Thank you all, much appreciated. You look after yourself. Hi, like I said, we're only a message away if you need to chat or rant or anything. Take care of yourself and good night, buddy.
See, if I'd have known that this was the eventual plan, I would have probably done the two kits together and built them together, but one of those things.
George, you're welcome to come to Canada. I would love to, if funds would allow. Beautiful country, amazing people, from what I've seen. I would absolutely love to, mate. Ira, UK and Germany. On the way to the Germans, never left the restaurant cart until the end, which means 4 hours semi-continuous. Jesus. Chris sung Don't Look Back in Anger. Andy, Rob, I was walking the doggy and a Network Rail response van pulled up. Trains were running at snail's pace. Body parts. Ooh, not good. We have a Network Rail response van parked outside. Well, it's not a van, it's a pickup. Gorgeous. I love pickups. Andrew, hugs and shortbread from me. Grant's saying he'll be... Grant's only coming to crew now for hugs. Adam, the Airbnb scene has angered a lot of city dwellers in Spain, renting out the flats to tourists so they have nowhere to live when looking after the tourists. We have that issue in Wales, mate. Especially here on Anglesey. There are incredible amounts of second homes out here that are let out as Airbnbs while the locals are struggling to find somewhere to live. Okay. Andy, in Canada even the tramps are friendly. Right, as long as you guys don't mind, I'm going to go back to, just for a moment, go back to the websites to reiterate something. Barnabas Junction, please go back onto this first live stream that Jason did the other day. Comment below, sent from RGJ, please restart your live streams. Please do jump on that live stream and comment that. WW Scenics, as I said, Martin's restarted his lives. He's doing them on Thursday mornings. Granted, a lot of people are at work. Share his live streams out on your own posts page. And let's try and get Martin some more more people in his lives, because it's not him trying to sell his products. He genuinely loves doing model railway scenics. Let's go back to Grace. Andrew, been to Canada back 2006. Love it. I'm quite jealous, Andrew. Adam, many up here too. Already done, Rob. Thank you so much.
I'm going to leave the doors for now, actually, because
Mark and Lisa, Rob, are we having the meet and photo again this year? Yes, we are. And obviously, Timber being MIA.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I'll do is I'll try and organise it myself. With Timber not with Timber being poorly, I'll try and organise that myself, because obviously Grace and Jason will have a lot on their hands. If someone else wants to drop a message and give me a hand with that, fantastic. If not, I'll sort it. John, how's Morgan doing? Yeah, he's good. He's up with his mum today. He's been there since yesterday and he will come back tomorrow. Now obviously Morgan, we got Morgan with my ex, and we do try, it's like shared custody if you like. It's not fair for me to just keep Morgan here constantly. You know, it's her dog as well, so we do try sharing. So and Morgan loves it. He's got like a canvas bag that we start putting his tablets and his food and everything in. From that moment until he gets to his mum's house, he's crying his head off. Even in the car, he's crying his head off because he knows where he's going. Oh, there we go. Timber's still going to organise. Just need to drop Timber, drop me a message. I'll quite happily help out. Andy, Richard, if I asked the truck hit the bridge, he replied only if it was easy. I read between. Mark, it's a bit hard for me to post links at the moment as Jess is sat on my lap and making it hard to use the tablet and phone at the same. Don't disturb the cat. Rob, bottom camera's frozen. Thank you for letting me know. These cameras are proving unreliable. No, that's the top camera. Shall we try that again? Hopefully that'll do it. Thanks for letting me know, Paul. I know. You take care, night, bud. Sleep well. Adam, hit the like button, please, if you haven't already. Thank you very much, Adam. Rich, is Morgan going to Crewe? No, Morgan will be spending the weekend with his mum. Morgan doesn't do car journeys very well. I think the most he's ever done is about 4 miles. When we first got him... oh yeah, he's gone up to there, hasn't he? He's not the best of travellers. Especially when he had the snip. When Grace was living in Holyhead, Morgan... I picked him up from his namesake, Morgan, who was one of the veterinary nurses. Got him in the car. I travelled maybe 200 yards and he puked all over the car, so stopped at Gracie's to try and clean the car up. It's a bit far for him, plus he gets the whole weekend with his mum. And Alan Reynolds, good welcome, good evening. In Rob and Grace, know hi to all in the chat. Good to see you all. Mark, yeah, he dried up on Sarah first and then came and sat on my lap. Poor Sarah. I think we do need to get more reliable extension cables. Because the Mountain View, the bottom one, it's not a brand new, it's a second-hand camera, but it's the same as this face camera here, so it's got to be a cable issue. Oh dear, poor Morgan. Poor car, more like it. Grant, wishing everyone a good night. A few Fosters are awaiting. Please take care. Hope to see you all in Crewe. No night, Grant. You take care, buddy. Sleep well. And thank you for dropping in. John, so poor Sarah's now wet instead. Think our cats would do that if they were outdoor ones. Morgan, well, funny enough, Morgan, we were chatting to Morgan's mum on the phone this afternoon, and we've had a bit of rain up here, and Morgan doesn't do rain. If he needs a wee, he will try and hold on to it as best he can and just refuse to go out. But he's very good. He will not do a wee in the house unless he's totally desperate and he just forgets that he needs one. But he will wee as close to the back door as possible and run back in. And then sit on your lap and soak you. And that's what he did with his mummy. Mark, he wasn't really that wet, John. Al saying hello to everybody. Andy's be right back. And don't forget, end of our live stream, it will automatically redirect you over to Andy's live stream tomorrow at 1 p.m. And Mick! Evening folks, just got back from Rhodes. Oh, nice one, Mick. Did you have a good time, mate? Good to see you, buddy. And obviously, if you just got back, thank you so much for thinking of us and taking the time to drop in as well. That is much appreciated. Someone drop a link in for the train set shop as well, please. Andrew doing a live tomorrow before hot dog. Bones Deeds of Garland. No worries. Have you got that, Andrew? Have you got that live stream set now, or have you not set it, or are you just doing it when you're ready? Gary's off now. I'm off now, guys. Thank you for a great live stream again. Night all. Gary, you take care of yourself. Thank you so much for dropping in. Stay well, bud. Why can't I find Andrew's live stream? Andrew's channel, Rod. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. I've got it. So, Andrew's live in the morning, so jump over onto that. Hit the notify button if you want to watch it. Paul, thank you for sharing the train set shop.
Oh, sugar, I'm using the glazing glue.
Adam, naughty doggy, he'll be oblivious. Yeah. To be fair, we've only had one or two little accidents with him. And they are literally right by the back door. I've never known such a dog that you have to remind him to go for a wee. Like when he's been in here during a live stream, get up, shut everything down to go to. He'll go to the back door, and you have to remind him to go for a wee. Scott was a bit quiet, guys. Just making dinner. Not a problem, Scott. Alan, oh look, it's beer o'clock. Great time. Mick, great time. Plenty of mythos and sun. Cole's shooting up as well. Good night, Colin. You look after yourself. Thank you so much for popping in, buddy. Don't swear. I've just shared the link so people can jump over to that anyway, Andrew. What are you swearing at anyway?
I've been using the glazing glue, not arctic glue, because I need a pin. So.
Oops. So you've been using the glazing glue to stick them together?
Which is the same kind
It's
of
worked. I'm guessing you shouldn't really do it because...
Well, yeah, that's what you do with the windows. It means that it's not going to go everywhere, but this is blocked, so I need a pin to get down there. Block it.
Bear with. I'll let you use something from my set, but you must wipe it afterwards. Please. So I've just given her the nozzle pins out of my 3D printer. Might need a narrower one. Oh. Okay. That's worked. Yeah, that is literally the nozzle pins out of my printer. We wiped it.
Not finished with it.
Okay. So is this a little bit like Martin the other day when he was using the girls' glue? Girl scissors.
No, because I'll clean yours up.
Okay. Mick, hi to all who said hello. Back to work now on the layout. Good one, Mick. George, Andy, yeah, people throw the trash out the window driving. Sorry I missed your comment. Alan, have you taken control of that bedroom yet, Mark? Is that something he should be sharing with Joe Public? Surely that's between him and Sarah. Rich, that might be a mistake. I have got 2 sets, but they're literally the pins when you get when you're doing a bit of maintenance for the nozzle, the hot end nozzle on the 3D printer.
To be honest, this is like the thickest one, so...
Yeah, but I still like it clean and back in one piece, please.
I ain't Martin.
I'm just wondering if that top camera's froze. I haven't seen. We'll find out now. No, it's still working.
You got any IPA?
IPA. So you want to use my nozzles and my IPA?
Well, technically, didn't we get it with the train? So... yes.
Yeah, but it's more used for the printer now, isn't it?
I use it for rails. I'm also going to use it for your needle.
I'll let you off then. You have to push it down. You have to push it down. Don't drink it. No, don't do that.
Yeah, but then you get the glue in the IPA.
It's alright, it'll kill it.
Don't drop it in there.
No. It's probably not the best of ideas, but it's the easiest of ones. Yep. Give it a wipe. Put the lid back on the IPA before we spill that everywhere and stink the place out.
So Martin, if you're watching, dearest Welsh wizard, this is what you do when you use somebody else's. You probably won't watch this, guys, but there we go. Put back in.
Nice and clean. Or he gets his own scissors.
Does that mean you need to buy me a pair of these?
Hold a second. No, you told Martin that he should get his own.
No, you should get purple ones.
Right.
If you can find me purple ones, get me purple ones.
But you told Martin to get his own.
Yes, but the difference is, dear, one of these days we're going to be married and we're already in what's yours is mine.
Nope. George, thank you for sharing my page, but I haven't posted anything yet. You might do, you never know. Adam Sharon Model Road Crew, thank you. Mark, link to Andrew's Shortbread Express live tomorrow, thank you very much, Mark. Mark and Lisa just sent something on messages. Seems we've been talking of doggies. I shall have a look.
Yeah, this is a lot thinner.
I'm guessing it's RGJ, yeah. Oh, look at that one.
I can't look for a second, hold on.
Oh, sorry.
You caught me just as I'm laying.
Doggy! Mark and Lisa's doggy.
Right, show me now, sorry, I just couldn't while I was placing with this glue.
What?
Oh, cute. Big boy, big girl.
Don't know.
Oh, happy. Happy
I'm just
baby.
going to do that one as well.
That's a nice shot, that.
That is a great shot. And Jason! See, we start talking about him, guys, and he comes in. Now, you can also type it in here, guys. Please feel free to type it in here. Explain to Jason what you want. Why am I looking at the camera when it's not on? Explain to Jason what you want, guys. Good comeback, Alan, but in answer to your question, no, not yet. Nicely done, Grace. Andy, I would only use somebody else's when it comes to Greta Thunberg. Aaron, the link for Andrew's live is scheduled for 3rd of July. Okay. Andrew, is that right? Is that another live? Mark and Lisa, his name is Manny. He's 9 years old. Doesn't look it. Looks about 2. Exactly. Come on, more people. What do we want from Jason?
Live. When do we want it?
Now.
Thank you.
Mark and Lisa, Jason, we want more live streams, please. What are you talking about, Willis? Well, you can read it yourself now, Jace. Not that we've been possibly conspiring.
Granted, I will give Jason his dues. He's been very busy.
Yeah. In all seriousness, Jace is extremely busy.
But it is nice to know when you want it. So.
Rich, Jace, good to see you back. More live soon. Mick, Model Rail Crew next, then Army Reunion in July, then Spain in September. God, I hate being retired. You got too much time on your hands, Mick.
I run out of the cotton buds you got me, Paul. I used to have them all tidy up, but
Jason's laughing. We're conspiring about you in a nice way. Right, we want Jason without the clickbait. Jason, there's an empty slot needing a live stream on a Tuesday. Obviously, with the Tuesdays, we've also got to think about Innuendos, but I believe Innuendos does 7 till 8. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I can't believe we used to go live twice a week.
No, I know, that did get too much, that. People were right, we were doing too much.
Don't get me wrong, every now and then's not a bad thing, but...
Andy, Mick, Rhodes has a bit of military history. Do you want to read the comments?
While I'm doing this?
No, you can't. Sorry, Mum was just asking about some defrosting some chops. Jace was off work on a rest day but called in at 6 PM to do an emergency service cover. Bri, bring back YouTube Tuesday. What? It was Thursday train time, wasn't it?
And it used to be Tuesday.
It used to be Tuesday, but Jason gave us the Tuesdays. He moved to the Thursday. And then we stopped doing the Tuesdays. We went to the Saturday.
Well, we did both, and then we
did both, and then we did the Saturday.
And we said we need to cut it down a touch.
Anyone like hot chocolate? Heck, yes, Andrew. Aaron, I go Tempin Polling League Tuesday nights. Got to get back out of the house sometimes now that I'm early self-retired. Well, you can always go live after Donegal Dag on a Thursday.
That's what they used to do,
Yeah. That's what I think. No pressure, Jason, no pressure at all, but we miss your live streams. We do.
Even if it's once a month.
Yeah. Adam, standby pay is better. Hey ho. Jace, just done 4 hours work and been paid for 8 hours at premium rate.
Oh,
Sweet.
nice.
So everybody that's coming to crew, Jason's buying the beers. Yeah, if you remember that live stream, we were talking about that mint hot chocolate. I managed to get, well, Grace got me a tin of that.
Well, it started off with mini ones. If you wanted to try it, guys, they do it in Sainsbury's. We're actually working one way that took us near a Sainsbury's. And they have little sachet ones, so if you want to try it, you can get those from Sainsbury's. And I'm gutted because they've stopped doing, after all the years I used to get raspberry and white chocolate chip cookies from Sainsbury's. That's the reason I went in there, wasn't it? To get a pack of them, because we don't have a Sainsbury's near us. And turns out they've stopped doing them. We've gutted. Gutted towers.
Jace, any lives in would be sporadic and not scheduled due various shift. It don't matter. Do it when you can. Sorry, Jace, you are being nagged because you gave us a massive shout out. You pushed us over our first 1,000. And your live streams are brilliant, they're informative, they're very knowledgeable, and they're a blooming good laugh.
Yeah, they're more knowledgeable than ours.
Yeah, we don't have... walked into that Jace. Yeah, Jace, you did it for us. So we want you back, dude. And yeah, like Aaron said, everyone you subscribe to, make sure you hit that notification bell, just so YouTube can notify you a day later about a live stream or a video. And I'm not joking, because I've had it on my own YouTube channel. I got on live stream on a Sunday morning about the live stream that we did on a Saturday night. It's stupid. Oh, that's the other thing they've got an issue with at the moment for any of you YouTube content creators. They have an issue with their shorts. Ooh, and also presenting videos to their homepage. So if your views are going down a bit for a while, and subscribers, that's why. Jace, I'm really hoping to do another live stream before MRC.
Maybe
Andy, I scan the airwaves for lives I can infiltrate. Well, we scan live streams to bring the tone down, don't we, Andy? Yours, Mark's, we just try and bring the tone down. Yours not so much, because yours is during the day and it's before the watershed, so we do have to behave a little bit. It's with Donegal Dad Mark's, it's game on at 9 o'clock. Adam, it's still popular here, George. The plastic kits are popular enough, but the card kits still hold their own. Oh, sorry. A card stock building's the most popular in the UK. I think everything here is plastic now. Well, you do get the people that love the, like Grace, that love the Metcalf kits. You have those amazing people that can scratch build. There are another couple of brands that do card kits. I can't remember their names though. Alan, I don't think I can go live on the last Sunday in the month, as I hope to be on the beering crew. You better had BL. Scott, right guys, we're going to have to call it there. Dinner's ready now. Thanks to everyone for a fantastic evening. No worries, Scott, you look after yourself. Thank you so much for joining us, and enjoy your food. Jace, I'll hopefully include a live sale of rolling stock I am looking to clear out. Sadly at the moment, Jason, as much as I'd love to bid, and there is one particular piece of yours that I'd love to bid on, but no, I won't be able to at the moment. Mark, I mustn't talk about my sporadic live streams either. Yes, you must, Mark. Rich, what, Rob, behave? Never. I can't behave. I can't. Andy, I could move in next door and halve the price of your house. Mick, I have an issue with my shorts. They are too tight after the holiday. I knew someone had to say it. I knew someone had to bring it in. Adam, well, you could do a live from the bar, Alan. We could do a little live stream in the evening, couldn't we? Possibly. And your grass would die. Not Grace's grass, surely. You wouldn't want Grace's bush to die, would you? I wouldn't. I like Grace's bush. I nearly said something there.
You've told me now, though.
I nearly said something there, and It probably would have been TMI.
I know.
Andrew telling Mike to behave. No, Mike doesn't have to behave. Jace, items will be sold at mega bargain prices. There'll be some super cheap bargains. Do any of us get a live preview of the preview?
Well, because you don't have channel members anymore.
Right, you have to make sure you jump over to Jason's, make sure you hit subscribed again, and make sure you hit that notification button. Adam, good night, Scott. Right, I've got to go now. All good night. Thanks, Rob and Grace. No worries, Bri. Love to you and your missus, and love to Gus too. Jace, and we'll be able to collect from me at MRC. And don't forget, if you buy anything from the train set shop as well, and you are coming to Crewe, you can save your postage as Brian will bring them to Crewe. Wayne, I actually prefer no bush at all. Fair enough, Wayne. No neatly trimmed, he just likes it bare as anything. Mick, open a stall at Crewe, Jason. Not a bad shout. Rich, Barnabas Junction sounds good, Jason. Any idea when that will be on? That's what Jason just said. It will be sporadic. It might be very last minute, so make sure you hit the notification bell on Jason's page. Someone share again Jason's YouTube channel, please. George, I can't even find cardstock anymore. I really like using the stone brick cardstock for retaining walls and foundations. So you can't get any. Yours is all plastic. George, question for you now then. If your kits are all plastic, how do you find lighting them if you want to light them? Do you not get light bleed through the plastic?
Simon gets a lot of plastic.
Hermitage Road, Pete, shooting off night now, everyone. No night, Pete, you take care, sleep well. Jace, freight, rolling stock, coaches and locos up for grabs. Paul shared train set shop. I trim Lisa's bush where normally I do it in the garden. Oh, thank you very much, Paul, for sharing Jason's. So as I said, Jason's, I might actually pin that. Pin that one. Make sure you hit the notification if you really want to get some bargains, because I know Jason won't rip anybody off.
Yeah, would you? But
oh yeah, well I deserve it, don't I? I just realised I'm on live chat. Okay, the message's been pinned. Why can't you go out the way, you stupid message? Bear with me. Andrew, for everyone on my next big live stream will be at Crewe, either Crewe Abyss or Crewe Station day before Model Rail Crewe. George, I paint mine inside and out to stop the light bleeding. What do you paint it with, George? Because obviously we've 3D printed a load of buildings as well. Jason, I'll have a look at my rotor now and work out possible dates for lives. No worries, Jace. If you share it on your page, if you let us know, we will share it as well if you can set something.
doing it again.
Martini Jason, anytime. And Hermitage Road Pete link, thank you very much. Just black paint timber. That's what I was thinking. Just maybe a couple of coats of black paint. Because if where are we? Have we got any of my printed buildings anyway? You don't know?
Not right this second.
Okay, bear with me guys, I'm just going to have a look for something. Building. I think they all went away in a tidy up session, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think we might have to do another tidy up session tomorrow with all these locos and everything else. George, I prefer flow quill or polyscale paint. Adam, yeah, I've seen a few ways of stopping light bleed. Paper, tape and black paint. See, I was thinking a bit of card as well, but I don't know. Timber or black then white if lighting the building so the walls look right through. Oh, that makes sense. Nick says paint inside the buildings with black paint. So I'm guessing you need more cotton buds then. I think we get the YouTube money through in 10 days or so. Oops, too late. No, not too late. It's no harm in repeating it, mate. No harm in repeating it at all. Have you cut yourself?
No.
Looks like you've got blood on your finger.
I mean, for where I cut myself when cooking.
That one? No. Oh, it looks like you've got blood on your finger. Jace, if I do manage any next week, it'll be Tuesday or Friday, approximately 6 PM start. Like I said, Jace, give us a shout if you set it, and we shall share it on ours. Make sure it gets out as well. If that's okay with you, of course. George, some people do use construction paper on the interior. That works too. That was something I was thinking. No, that's not what I saw. It's just the way the light hit it, obviously. Mark, just don't confuse painting your building with painting your wagon. Very true, Mark. Under a wandering star.
I can't get that low.
Yeah, don't do that again. Adam, yep, if the kit is well made and decent quality, then a touch of paint or some card setup. I said this is for the 3D printed ones, mate. Keep us in the loop. Cheers, Jace. Because if I go... Bear with me again, guys, and I'll show you what I mean. There's a guy on Thingiverse, and he's got... I've got to be careful, because one of the buildings I do not want to show.
I did this last time. I did it last time, because that's unable to.
Okay. If you're going to the loo, I'm just going to put the camera back on me for a minute, and I'll have to put up with my face. My ugly mug. No. Oh, where are we going? If I just use this for an example. There's a guy on Thingiverse called Mike's Railway. And I love his stuff. And I've been printing things out of his. And obviously that's printed in 3D filament, so it is gonna bleed. Rob, Grace hasn't got blood in her finger, she has it inside of... Oh Jesus. Yeah, that's what we sung. Or the tune painted black. Car buildings need more attention, this can still bleed through corners. Even when painted, it's best to tape corners and put a thick fillet of PVA down on the corner before painting. Not a bad idea. Oh, have I missed Don coming in? And Liperali. Welcome in both. And Josh, welcome in, mate. There's a few come in. Just a quick pause. Grace has popped to the loo, so you've got my ugly mug for a minute. I could always do this. Where are we? Oh, that woman trains. Where are we? Is that top one froze? I can't work it out, guys. I think they're both froze, haven't they? I think they both might have frozen. Bear with. Activate that one. Deactivate that one. Activate that one. This has got to be, like I say, it's a cable issue. Aaron, is it time for some chocolate yet? Heck yes! Of course it is. Al, just bought Ren Southern Utility Van, scuff roof. items 0307 £5 treasure shop. Can you bring to crew, Brian? Just a top. Like Riley, I heard singing when I entered the stream. Yeah, someone mentioned it and me and Grace started singing. Sorry. Can't sing for... Well, I nearly swore there, but yeah. Can't sing for toffee. I think that's the word. Mark, I don't think that Brian is in the chat anymore, Alan. Let's have a look. I can have a look. No, actually, I think he did shoot off. Al, you might have to drop him a message. Drop him a private message or drop him an email from the website, mate. So I've just had a message from Morgan's mummy. And where are we? Oh, we're on here, aren't we? We're on this camera. Morgan's fast asleep. His favourite occupation. I'll just pay via PayPal so he has info, Andy. No worries. Oh, he's sitting on Mummy's lap, fast asleep. He's too big to sit on her lap now. When he was a pup, he loves laps, but he's too big to sit on Mummy's lap now. But we're just responding to the message anyway. Andrew, always look on the bright side of trains. Do-do, 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 do-do. Thanks, Andrew. I'm going to have that brilliant song, Monty Python. Life of Brian, I think that was, wasn't it? I think. Do you want to go back to the trains, guys? Let's switch you back to the trains as long as they're running. I'll tell you what I can do while Grace is not here. While Grace is not looking. Is... I can make the trains bigger. Damn it, she's back. Shh. Oh, thank you. So I've just nicked your camera for a minute because I've just made the things bigger for him. Just for a minute.
Everything's bigger. No, that's fine. That means I can...
Yeah. Mike O'Brien. Thought it was. John, did you have Morgan from the Pup Prop? Yes. Morgan's mummy's a retired nurse. And a very, very good one at that. We'll both say that. Mm-hmm. Really knows her stuff. Even now, she still knows her stuff. And it was one of her friends who had the litter. And we fell in love with Morgan. Because Morgan, I think we've explained to you guys that Morgan's got a bit of a deformity on his jaw. So his jaw's a little bit twisted. So he's got like this little snaggletooth. But yes, we had him from the pup. Adam, yep, the final shots from the life of Brian. Timber. I only hear one thing when I think doo-doo. Go on. Let us know, Timber. I'm presuming those trains are still working. Doo-doo. Oh, yeah. Got to say that train is very red. Those wagons are really, really red. I think I might have to tone that down a bit. The saturation's up too high. No, the saturation's down quite low. See how that looks. Andy knows. You mean the brown stuff? Oh, Facebook. I don't know if you guys have seen him. There's a guy on Facebook called Peter Poppleton. And he's just come back from France. And he was rather clogged up over there. So he went to a pharmacy for some laxatives. And yes, you didn't see anything, but he inserted said laxative on this video, and literally within 2 minutes it wasn't a case of purple rain, it was brown rain. John, is it me or did anyone else used to laugh when a teacher would say something that would end up saying, yeah, oh totally, timber, as heard by Frank Spencer. Yeah, but I still laugh now anyway, because I'm childish. I don't care. You have to remember what they say. Growing old is mandatory, growing up is optional. Andy, that's a whoopsie. He actually called it a plopsy. And it's not the first time he's done it on the video either. He's very he uses a filter. The bloke uses a filter to make himself look like a granddad. And he's famous for eating hot snacks, like literally burning snacks. 2 seconds, I think I'll be able to find him. Yeah, some might call it childish, but I just think the guy's bloody hilarious. And if you have got that weird sixth sense of humour, jump on that and follow his page. And that's it. Right, I've got to readjust the cameras, guys. I've got Life of Brian stuck in my... Andrew, thanks. I've got that song stuck in my head now, and I can't get it out of my head. Brilliant. Love you loads, Andrew, but thank you. Paul, Andy hasn't grown up yet, even though he's over 500 years old. Ooh, harsh. Andy, Frank Spencer coined whoops. Yes, I suppose he did, really, didn't he? Andy, my precious. Chris, John and Holly, my teacher once said, class, every time I open my mouth. Some fools start talking and form a straight line around my desk. John, how's your mum doing, Rob? Send her our best wishes. Yeah, she's not bad. Bit of a worrier. She was worrying about the pork chops. Oh, that's my phone nagging me to take my tablet. Sorry, guys. I haven't taken, but I'm going to click on taken. Harris, you don't need lighting, it's sunshine every day. Like O'Reilly, I am stoked. I just came home from Living History event. Roman Legion War between the states and... Oh, no way, that sounds awesome. Andrew, we sing it down at crewmate. Sounds like a plan. John, at least you were... Chris, at least you were well known. Aaron, you know what they say? Always look on the bright side of life. Doo-doo. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Well, the last bit. Always look on the bright side of death. Do-do, 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 do. Just before you draw your tuck. I know, but... where were I? Barnabas Junction, only 90 minutes remaining till MRC 2026 competition closes. Andy, yep.
I thought it was tomorrow at midnight.
One of you stuffed up.
I put tomorrow at midnight, Jason. Did a week.
Oops. Who's wrong, you or Jason?
Possibly.
Have you done a whoopsie?
Well, I did a week, so I posted it last Sunday. So I'd close this Sunday at midnight.
It's a week. It'll be Sunday.
Yeah.
Andy, another Viagra on the out. That's the one, Andy.
Because I was going to, in post tomorrow, Jace, include, make sure they get in.
Adam, some evening done sounds fantastic. That does sound amazing. That really would interest me. Tim, but no point in me entering, Jace. Andrews, oops. Oh, yeah, sorry, Grace is correct. Don't say things like that, Jason. She'll get a big head. Rob, that song is now your signature tune. Yeah, thanks, Aaron. Love you too, mate. Mark, you just can't get the staff. No, I know. Apparently you can't get the boss. It's not the staff that stuffed up, it was the boss. Comes to something when the social media manager is telling off the boss. Paul, true, you can't, Mark. Oh!
Maybe
I was just going to say, did you catch it? Oh, yes, you did. Yes, you did. And that's why I put that there. So I can reach it quickly. No, we still do it. I've really got that song stuck in my head now. Why have we got no light? There we go. This is what I love about DCC, guys. It's how slow you can get it going. I've got that set on. It's on the 128, and I've got that set on level 2. I'm just so impressed. I never thought I'd go DCC, but the control is nuts. I wonder what happens if I put it on 1. Look at that. Just crawls along. Let's speed it up anyway. And the gradient acceleration as well. So yeah, you won't excuse me, you won't see it, but just below the bridge, there, I've printed a 3D mount for the power. I've got 2 of them now, but a mount for the power cab controller, so in the live streams I can literally have the controller by my hand. Barnabas said sorry. Be right back, dog wants his supper. Paul slaps Richard for telling on Jason. Life O'Reilly Fly Motor was great. Took photos and talk. I met a woman who invited me to be on the advisory board for the Illinois Historical Society. How cool. That is bleeding awesome. That is awesome. Bottom screen stuck. Thank you very much for letting me know. I think 2 new USB extension cables are required. No, that needs speeding up a bit, doesn't it? What are we on? What are we setting up to? But yeah, that sort of history does interest me. Maybe next time we do get to London, go to... No, it's not the British Museum. It's another museum near the British Museum. And the history in that one, including military history, is blooming awesome.
Oh, unless it's changed.
Yeah, that is the only thing. They do change things, and sometimes for the worse. Oh yeah, that was the other one. We had really, really sad news a couple of weeks back. Obviously, most of you know I proposed to Grace in the War of the Worlds experience in London. And she was obviously totally unaware. they just won the Guinness Book of Records award for something, and they closed for a little while, and they invested £400,000 in improving a load of things recently, and then they announced they're closing because the company that owns or runs the building is stopping doing it. We're just praying that they find somewhere else, because absolutely incredible experience. Andy, have you ever been invited to the ironing board? Paul, not the breadboard, Andy, or the cheese board. Adam, quite something, I'm quite a bit highly positioned. Alan, RAF Hendon, North London is a must. Robin Grace, that's not a bad shout. I'd love to take Grace to Scampton as well, the history behind Scampton. And of course the dog that cannot be named. No, please don't type it in the chat, guys. You can hint at it, but please don't type the actual dog's name in the chat. I think we would probably end up being banned for it. Andrew, I'm in 2 old railway lines. First one was the old Balch Pier branch, closed back 1982. There is a line going across Anglesey. I think we discussed this before, but I really don't mind revisiting it. Oh, I'm going to have to clean this keyboard again. The space bar's getting stuck. I've got to be careful here because I don't want this to show my actual location. That's slow to load. Yeah, so there is a line going from Gerwin to Amloch, and it's been given a 99-year lease by people that are trying to reinstate it as a heritage line. Really, really hope they do.
I don't think it will because of the bridge.
No, they've said 25 million for that bridge alone, but they've got a 99-year lease and there's nothing anybody else can do about it. And that's what people who want it as a walking path and a horse path are going nuts, because they've got no say in it whatsoever, because these others have been given a 99-year lease. Chris, just bought my model rail crew ticket. Brilliant, nice one. See you there, Chris. Andy, RAF Cosford is closer and even better. 1986. Mick, Royal Engineers Museum in Chatham is brilliant. Adam, I was once on a board, Development Trust Board. Pity no one told me first.
I think I've been to one in Chatham because my granddad worked at Chatham Dockyards. It's where my mum's from, so...
George, we're planning to go to London in 2028. Oh, nice one, mate. Prince Loan, the head company to War of the Worlds, was doing an Elvis show in London. It was terrible. Yes, I believe so. That only lasted the matter of a few months, didn't it? But the War of the Worlds one, it was stupid popular. Absolutely stupid popular. Timber, Rob, have you been to Duxford? No, I haven't, mate. B50. No, that'd be nice to see. That would be nice to see. Andrew, any recommended old railway? Love to do old railway lines. I don't know, mate. The only thing I would do is a search of lines closed by Dr. Beeching. I'm sure there's maps around. Sorry, I'm having to hit the space bar really hard. It's not working very well.
OBS reconnection successful. Did we disappear and come back there, guys?
Did you guys lose us for a minute? I'm really hoping you're still in. Someone please type something to let us know that you are still in. Andy, oh, they have a blackbird too. Oh, nice one. I've been up close and personal with a blackbird. Not that, guys. Oh, this is a website that I use. This might interest you, Andrew. I've used this a lot. It's a list of disused lines. Might be under there. Nope. Let's try A. I didn't lose anything though. Oh, that's right. We just got a warning about a disconnection. Adam, there are a few running branches closed in 8200. There was still a line from Cooper Angus to Ginniby Junction. I don't think that was Walker. The walk out of Dunblane. Oh, George, thank you so much for that $13.99 donation. That's massively appreciated. Huge. Never expected, my friend, but hugely appreciated. I am just trying to find ALLM. No, I can't find it. Line serving Tunbridge Wells, Grace. That's much appreciated, George, buddy. That's much, much appreciated. Any names jump out there?
Oh yeah, Tunbridge Wells West, Mayfield.
Oh, I've got tickets, pictures of tickets. June 1960.
Hospital.
Have I missed somebody coming in? Oh, Alex Faulkner! Hello, mate. I missed you. Sorry. I hope you're keeping well, buddy. Yeah, I don't know what it was. Grace spotted a thing saying that we've been disconnected. But thanks for letting us know, guys. John and Holly, we have a family of magpies in Asrich and no end of pigeons. Oh, I love magpies. Timber, don't forget the hay racks, Grace.
Yeah, they're safely away.
Oh yeah, Timber printed you a load of things. Yeah, Timber, is she going to get? When's she getting painted though, mate? Come on, Timber, I want an estimate.
Done.
Painted.
Yeah.
You could have warned us to Timber, make sure Timber was sat down.
Watch me do it. It was on alive.
You'll give Timber a blooming coronary.
Still haven't got that tape for the blooming poles though. Now I don't fully know how I want these doors.
Apparently they are painted timber.
So I'm going to do this in a way that I can basically adjust it when I want to what I want. Because obviously I've already got in mind kind of a theme, so...
Mark, I would like to visit BB&F at RAF Coningsby. Sorry Mark, I've been there, I used to live there. Crawled all over the Lancaster. And East Kirkby in Lincolnshire. Lincolnshire's a good place. Some great people come out of Lincolnshire, like me. As well as the Ledford Magnum, my late granddad's RAF base when he was a wireless operator in World War II. Oh, that'd be awesome. Mark, there's a point, seeing as you're from down that end. Obviously you used to have all the radar stations all the way along the coast. The old, huge radar listening stations. Is there any of them still up, or ruins of them, or anything? Richard, John Lloyd, we have greedy wood pigeons. Alan, Donny's Kirby Lanks, great place. But yeah, if you can, Mark, get to the BDMF. It is incredible. Absolutely incredible. And if you ever want to watch the typhoons taking off, if you go to the road where the entrance is to RAF Coningsby, drive past that, go up to the top. Don't get in the way because it is a crash gate. But it's a great place for watching the aircraft taking off. Adam, there's an old Lines and Walks on Facebook, Andrew. There's a few around the campsites in Ayrshire. Mick, the Edgeley Engineers Museum has sections of the Berlin Wall in it. I've got a piece of the Berlin Wall, Mick. Just not 100% sure where it is. I've actually got a piece safe in plastic. Alan, sound mirrors are on the cliffs near Dover. Oh, are those as well, yeah. They were huge concrete concave buildings that used to amplify the sounds of the aircraft approaching. And you could actually listen. The aircraft would be the other side of the water and you can hear them.
Guys, isn't there some Birchington on Sea Herne Bay area as well, if I remember?
Oh, this blooming spacebar. Sound mirrors, there we go. They were literally like that. That's not an original one. These are original ones, Grace. Look. John, as soon as we do the feeders rich, the squirrels come and take the seeds. The fat balls seem to go down the tree with the birds. I can hear a derail. No, I can't. I'm imagining it.
No, it did sound it.
Adam, can you still hear planes and the like in them, Alan? I suppose if you got one there that's just about complete, I'm actually looking at a picture here now of one that looks reasonably complete. No, it's quite obstructed actually. That does sound like it's derailing. Mark, there may be Rob Allen would know better than me, but I know that there are still a few sound mirrors dotted about. Rich used to live up in Lincolnshire, spent a lot of time at RAF Waddington and RAF Coningsby, great days. I spent 3 years living in Coningsby. Dad, that was when Dad was still a fireman, and I did get to go all around the BBMF and crawl up and down the Lancaster, the city of Lincoln, as it was named back then. I think it's been renamed a couple of times since. Ow! I have a sound mirror on my Buckland Junction cliffs. Seriously? Can you send us a picture, please, Ad? I'd love to see that. Oh, here we go. You probably better hear something off this one, look. That looks fairly complete. But yeah, they were the predecessor to the radars, weren't they? Oh, Adam's shared a couple of links. Go to the channel. No, I don't want to go to your channel. I clicked on the wrong thing. Why is YouTube being a pain in the butt? Because it is. Disused Railways, Walks and Explores. And what's this one? Disused Railways of Scotland. A couple of good links there. You should jump on those, Andrew, and click join group. Let's have a look. I think what we shall do, guys, is we're going to aim for an 11 o'clock finish, and then that'll be 3 hours of having to put up with us. I'm sure that's enough for you guys. But it has been nicer to go longer, especially considering last week we couldn't do a live stream. It's just rather annoying that the DC line wasn't working, but I'll get on top of that this week. It's obviously something I've done. But no, Mark, the trouble is that because my back is sure up, I can't drive very long distance anymore, so I'll have to get the train till I can get to the RAF bases from there somehow. Yeah, that's fair enough, mate. Just get bus trips from Lincoln around. because you've also got I need to go to Google Maps, bear with me. I'll tell you one to follow if you do like your planes, bear with me and I'll find it. Nope, not what I was looking for. Grace, what's that guy's name? Ted, isn't it? That's it. The YouTube channel that we watch occasionally is a guy called Ted. Well, the channel's called Ted Coningsby, and he's been up here actually at RAF Valley, but he streams a lot from Coningsby itself with the typhoons and that. And if you are ever up that way, Mark, I think it's the Boston Wash. Bear with me. I'll get the. There we go. Share that. Copy. And this link is for another location, which is RAF Holbeach, and the military use that as a live ammunition target area. But again, if you go to Ted Coningsby's, it's he does a lot, and he'll let you know when he's there, sort of thing. Andy, I was watching the Resurrected Bluebird on my stream and reconnected with an old friend I hadn't spoken for 30 years. Oh, no way. I was actually watching that as well, Andy. I think it's fantastic that they've got that going again. Is it his daughter or his granddaughter? I can't remember. One of those two. They were actually there watching it, weren't they? John Smallwood, Andy, but that was good to catch up with them. No, it's a fantastic tribute to see that boat. It's almost a blooming aircraft, really, isn't it? What have you done? What have you done? What have you done? Sticky fingers. What's on there?
No, I got stuck and squared out.
Daughter Gina, thank you, Andy. You know what my memory's like, guys. You got sticky white stuff all over the place.
Alright.
And for anyone that is interested on the space side of things, SpaceX is soon to launch their biggest rocket yet, and where are we? It's a test one. It's after the Artemis rocket, and it's a test one for going to the moon, actually landing on the moon. Andy had it up to 100 mile an hour yesterday. Jesus. I've done, I think it was 85, 90 on a speedboat in the Menai Straits. And that was blooming incredible. Actually, I'm going to be an absolute wally now and make an idiot of myself. Where are we? Videos. Where is it? There it is. That's a video I took. It's a 360 video of the rib ride on the Menai Straits, and I think that tops out top speed of 100 mile an hour, depending on the weather at the time, obviously. What's this Paul sent? Oh, that looks fascinating. Thank you, Paul. Rich, sorry Rob, missed that bit about the moon landing. Yeah, SpaceX are testing their latest rocket, which now becomes the biggest rocket ever built. And they're using this as a target to land on the moon. Andy, the record now is 317 mile an hour if there's any takers. Andrew, have to go, waking up early tomorrow. Good night everyone, see you at crew. No worries Andrew, you look after yourself, take care. RWH trains. Oh, that's fascinating. Oh, might hit subscribe on that one. Yeah, definitely. So what I'm also conscious of, guys, is no worries, Rich. Alan, cheers. I'll have a look at that in a second. I'm very conscious of John's request as well. So if Paul can do the honours now, if you don't mind, please, we're going to do a 2-minute warning, and I'm just going to go onto the trains, and we're doing that in a silence for H&H High's mum and for Mark and Lisa's mum. Obviously Trevor, who should have been having his birthday today as well. So what I will do, like I say, is I am literally just going to make it purely about no I'm not, because it's not playing ball. Make it purely about the trains and just leave it as a train thing. And we'll do that once Paul does his 2-minute warning. And again, this is purely to remember people that have been lost this week, to remember everybody that's been lost, all families.
There's a lot of years of first as well, isn't it?
Yeah. Right, so there we go, it's 2-minute warning. We're going to shut up. We'll leave it just going on the trains. Obviously our love goes to Hi, it goes to Mark and Lisa, it goes out to all of you who've lost somebody, and just having a thought for them. Take care all, thank you very much. And we'll see you next week.
And happily heavenly birthday.
And happily heavenly birthday to Trev.